And welcome back once again, everybody, for our final race of this evening. So, welcome in once again, race fans. Like I said, yet another good one for us. So, we saw Taku just win out of the NFC North. We're going to see the division leading. We flip this on over. Chicago Bear. Oh, God. I love the look on Cutler's face for that one, too. The amazing part, notice that we're tied with Pittsburgh in the fourth quarter with 20 seconds left to go in that picture. I'm just pointing that out. That was a quick glance, too, that I noticed that, I'd like to say. Either way, though, your division-leading Chicago Bears, again, I say that because I'm from near Chicago, so I had to point them out first, but Fullmetalgambit on the right-hand side is going to face off against, on the left-hand side, your what should be returning world champion, Baltimore Ravens, Mr. Rumn. So, again, the owner of my cat's brother, again, you can tell just by the look here that my cat couldn't possibly be more excited for this. Oh, gee, my brother might be on camera. Don't care. Cat doesn't care. Sorry, that didn't focus, but you get the idea. I just had to do that quickly. Anyways, real quickly, what we're going to do here is a best 2 out of 3 race through the Womb 2, both using the same save file. They have a Platinum God save file. So every single item is unlocked. Every achievement has been done. So everything's available to them. Excuse me. And again, there's 7 banned items nobody can pick up on the way down. We'll do a best 2 out of 3 through the Womb 2. Whoever kills Mom's Heart first is going to get a point added to the bottom of the screen where you see those zeros right now. And again, if it ever pops up, we'll see them actually listed out in chat. There are 7 items nobody can take. They're the only 7 you can use your D6 against. Those are Dr. Fetus, Epic Fetus, Ipecac, Dead Sea Scrolls, Holy Bible, the Toothpicks, and the Shovel. Again, the Toothpicks you can take if you want them. They're just a shot speed increase. Not really that great of an item, so you can reroll them if you want to. Other than that, basically everything's fair game except for a couple of glitches. Both of our racers know this, though. So again, if you guys are ready and you want to fire some shots around the room for me, let me know that you can hear me and that you're good to go. We'll get this thing started soon. And again, welcome into what is our last race of the season. We've got plenty more coming up tomorrow for you guys. So, a few more races tomorrow night to finish off week 11. Looks like Gambit's just about ready here. And just waiting on Rumn to fire a few shots. Oh, now the banned item pictures show up. My goodness. There we go. So again, there's going to be a little bit of a delay between the two because they're both listening to my stream and I'm recapturing both of them. So you'll see a bit of a delay. The real easy way to see that ad as quick as it can possibly be is at this split link here. And again, that may never show up, but that'll get you into both Rumn and Fullmetalgambit's channels side by side, but they're ready to go, so let's do this thing. Let me count down from 3, 2, 1. And whenever you guys are ready, feel free to take off. So again, best of luck to you both. Gambit looking to extend his lead in the NFC North. Rumn looking to get a little bit closer to the top of the AFC North if he can pick up a win here. So again, best of luck to you both. Don't bother with that one, honestly. Go to this page. Alright, couple of resets. How about Team Poop? It's here. Huggies, call us. I'm telling you, we can sell Huggies with this. But Team Poop for Gambit, so we got another person that's gotta be called. Casper and Gambit. I'm telling you, Huggies, call us, man. We got this thing. Anyways, finally a good starting item. So a follower with homing tears on Rumm's side. Base damage, but a little bit of damage up for him. And not the greatest item again, so one more reset on Gambit's side. He knows Rumm's off and running, possibly, at this point. So he's going to be off and running himself here, hoping to grab any sort of damage up. Maybe a couple extra bombs, just anything that helps you out here. Yeah, again, guys, like I explained, I did their countdown. They're both watching my stream and both streaming at the same time. Then I'm recapturing their stream. There's a pretty much infinite amount of delay going on between all that process. So yeah, there's a delay on when they start. Like I said, Gambit lives about 40 minutes away from me. Rumn lives in Canada. So it's gonna happen. Alright, Rumn on into his first boss fight. Gonna pick up Double Larry Jr. here. Gambit into that new item room. Oh god, nothing good again. So Book of Sin will spawn one random item. He's gonna take that instead of the D6, believe it or not. Gambit of all people taking or leaving the D6 behind for the time being. He's thinking about that reset. Yep, lo and behold, I was gonna say that wasn't the best of starts. That was a reset coming. Alright, so again, no more bombs left here, so I'm just going to have to work through Larry Jr. normally with these shots. Again, those purple homing shots from Little Steve will help out quite a bit here for him. Yep, what's up, Svara? Yes, he did. How you doing tonight? But yep, that one just finished up about 15 minutes ago or so, 2-1 for Otaku. So let's see, Rumn finishing off. Oh, wow. How about a, let's see, maybe Crown? Yes, Crown. Pageant Boy for Rumn will pick up quite a few pennies here. Got a nickel out of that, so 19 cents for Rumn. And he'll be moving on down to his basement, too. Again, no key, no bomb, so he couldn't get into his store on that floor yet. So passed right on by it, and moving on with a little bit of an advantage right now, time-wise. And again, Gambit left that one soul heart behind. He'll be back for it, don't worry. He just wanted to make sure that there was not going to be a curse room in here. Mom's Bra, finally something that Gambit can run with. I saw his reaction, too. He's pretty happy with this. Actually, he may have forgotten that soul heart, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, speaking of those, here's Larry Jr. one more time. The freeze with Mom's Bra keeps them frozen directly in place. And Gambit will just rip right on through this last one that's going to grow a new head. Now, mind you, that's also going to spawn one soul heart as they die. And he also gets one health up and a shot speed increase with Stem Cell. So he will be back for that other soul heart that was there. And Rumn going to backtrack himself now with a key to get into that item room. And crack the sky on Rumm's side. That is going to open up the sky, bring down 5 or 6 random beams of light. And again, any enemy that walks through those will take quite a good bit of damage. It is quite random where those go, though. Let's see. Oh, 2 range down pills. Nothing good in that curse room again for Gambit. And there's Crack the Sky, actually very useful, as Widow actually jumped into one of the beams of light. That's got to be one of the stupidest moves I've seen by an enemy in this game. Quite honestly, I'm not sure I've ever seen an enemy move into the light for it. So that's a new one. Either way, quite a good bit of damage there. Pink Widow already dead. One more enemy to kill off for Rumn. And again, he's finished off the room one ahead of where Gambit's at, as he's found his boss fight. Still yet to get his item room here, though. So let's see, I found pills and Atom did absolutely nothing for Rumm. That's just a visual effect. It's basically a placeholder that does nothing. So it's just cosmetic, nothing else. No, Crack the Sky cannot hurt you. Again, if it's, what's his name's? Conquest, when he's using it, yes, it definitely can. But if it's yours, you cannot get hurt by those beams of light. Those count as friendlies and will not hurt you. Alright, so Rumm again, just slightly ahead of Gambit here as Rumm is on Caves 1. Gambit 1 floor behind, has now found that item room. So he'll go to his boss fight immediately following this. Again, Rumm just building up that advantage at the moment as he keeps moving on ahead, looking for his item room and boss fight here in the caves. Ooh, how about some damage up and health up? That fist pump on Gambit's side, I can see. Again, if you guys aren't in the split link, hit up both of their channels. And you can see Gambit's reaction and his inputs, actually, as he's got a cool little program open on the right side. But check out both Rumm and Gambit's channels if you guys would. But again, he's very happy with that damage increase on the tiers. That's something that every racer just would bend over backwards for. Oh, funny you say that, Dragonfly. We found a picture the other night of somewhere in Australia there are Nutella soft serve ice cream machines. We must find these. We must produce Nutella ice cream. That is all there is to this. And what's up, Muted? Welcome back. So again, Widow being taken out very easily here by Gambit. And he's going to get the item box as well, so one of every type of item. Justice card, one of every other, or again, one of every type of item. See, Kane's Eye, a 25% chance as you go to the next floor that you'll get a compass reveal for you. And Devil Deal involved, with 2 Guppy items. For the cost of 3 hearts, those aren't bad items, but you may not see him again. Wow, Gambit's gonna do this, isn't he? Yes, he is. 2 Guppy items for 3 hearts for Gambit, and he'll take Guppy's head with him. So every room, that'll wind up spawning a few friends till the end. Attack flies that'll do some massive damage and home in on enemies. Rumm picked up a wooden spoon for a little bit of movement speed increase and is down to the caves too. Gambit just went down to the caves, got an XL floor with Kane's Eye enacting, 25% chance. And now you can see he can tell exactly where he's going for both his item rooms and his boss fight. Looks like he's going to skip one of those item rooms and work right on down to the one at the bottom here towards his boss fight. So 2 floors jammed together into one. You notice the 2 item rooms, still just the 1 store. But again, 2 boss fights, you only see the 1 showing at the moment. Again, Rumm into his item room, this time 12 seconds of invincibility with the Book of Shadows. That's a very handy item right there. Not handy, however. Yeah, Gambit right back out the door. Whoop, as he says. Right back on out the door. So he'll be on over towards those two back-to-back boss fights, looking to get himself a nice little advantage here. Again, all about when Rumn comes across his boss fight here, though. And again, with the push pin, he could actually take the random chance, and it would be a random chance. Push pin would give you a, I believe, 10% chance that you get piercing and spectral ability on your tiers. He could, wow, could have hung out on the other side of that rock and just hoped to hit that enemy, but drew it out, I should say, very nicely, and immediately finds this boss fight. Talk about your inner compasses right there. My goodness. Rumn right onto this Chubb boss fight. So one room ahead of Gambit right now. Gambit gonna catch up immediately after this, though. Pretty well-timed bomb, though, again, just getting a locked chest out of it. We'll see how he plays this. Excuse me. Gambit either needs to find Guppy's Paw or the 9 lives dead cat at the moment. So either the dead cat or Guppy's Paw would turn him into full-on Guppy. You only need 3 of the total 4 pieces. It's your choice what you pick up and if and when you find them, for that matter. So again, Gambit down to just 2 hearts. Rumn up at 2 out of the 3 that he has available to him at the moment. Speaking of that, how about a full heal? And just 2 more enemies for Rumn to take care of. How about another devil deal and some more health up, for that matter? First things first, that health up and shot speed for Rumm with stem cells. Oh, and how about, yeah, that doesn't work that way. Only with soul hearts does it work that way. Nice attempt, though, by Rumm. I like where his head was at there. I like what he was thinking. So he tried to get himself invincible and then take a devil deal. One way or the other, he got Brimstone, and he was happy to take that even with the damage he took there. Ooh, nice dodge. But you see Brimstone, a huge shot changer for Rumm. But he tried to make himself invincible and not take any of those red heart losses. Ooh. Ouch. How about Globin just absolutely cornering him there? Ooh, Gambit with a health uphill, not what he was hoping for either. Ooh, ouch on both sides. Both down and back to the beginning, so start from scratch. Oh, looks like chat may have glitched out on me again here. No, it was working so good. Alright, Blue Baby Soul, or question mark Soul on Rumm's side, you can see going around in kind of an X-shaped pattern. That'll basically lead around the first 3 followers the Rumm gets as well in that same pattern. You see it also shoots out homing tears, pretty base damage, but at the same point, still helpful. Alright, Eternal Heart on Rumm's side, that if he takes onto the next floor or gets another one on this one, would become 1 full health up for him, so 1 more red heart container. A little bit of health up on Gambit's side, or health up, geez. Try that again. Damage up with a follower with base damage tiers and spectral ability on them for Gambit. Damage up again on Rumm's side with a Book of BOILeR, time and a half damage multiplier when he uses it, which you'll probably see right about now. And he'll rip on through the Duke of Flies at time and a half damage. Again, my chat's glitched out, but I'll ask for it anyways. He always says hey to us, let's say. Right back at Famine, if you guys would. Again, I may not see it, but by God, we can say it in spirit, if nothing else. Alright, Jesus Juice, again, a mismarked item. Damage up and, excuse me, range up. God dang, I can't talk today. For Rumm. So a little bit more damage and range on those tiers. Again, Gambit gonna move on down. Got himself an Eternal Heart himself for a little bit of health up. So 1 full health up on both sides there, both sitting at 4 red health containers. Rumm luckily did not get shot back out of that room. He may have actually respawned that on himself. Alright, Rumm gonna go back and find that item room. Gambit gonna do the exact same thing here. Both looking for a key as well on the way if they can. Only way they're gonna get in. Alright, item rooms for both. No keys for either, though. So will they keep clearing rooms? Nope, Gambit's going to just head right back on over to the boss. Rumm looking for that Seeker room. No such luck to be able to bomb in. And And looks like Gambit gonna hope for a key out of this chest. How about the left hand? Not what he wanted there. I saw him roll his eyes too. He definitely didn't want that. More chance of red chest spawns now on Gambit's side. Decent enough item, don't misunderstand, but not the key he was hoping for. He wanted an item. Alright, Rumm is going to clear that last room, hoping for something here. Minimally, he gets himself another item rock down at the bottom. Also has 2 champion mobs, so we'll see if he can't get his item, or his key, I should say. Wow, 0 luck so far. How about the room spawn? Nothing. No keys on either side. Oh god, we're going to have a purist run, aren't we? Alright, a little bit of damage up and health up for Gambit, so at least we got something good on one of the sides finally here. Again, Rumm does have a little bit of damage up himself with that Book of BOILe, but still. But another instant item room and still no key for Gambit. Alright, it's questionable. That challenge room might not be so worth it, and Gambit's not going to bother there. But again, that red chest maybe would have been teleported into a secret room? Or into a god room or devil deal, I should say. You never know. Either way, he'll leave it behind, doesn't want to bother with it. A little bit of fire rate increase for Rumm on the left side with a wire coat hanger. And he's on down to the caves where he gets a Curse of the Lost for extra rooms on this floor. So gonna try to catch up to Gambit quickly, but again, added rooms. It's somewhere between 4 and 6 randomly. How about still no keys? We could totally use a key drop. Either side would be great. They'd both love one. You know, I'm just saying. Nope, how about another coin for Rumm? How about a couple more bombs for Gambit? How about a curse room? Yeah, you pretty... Ooh. Okay, that'll make up for not getting an item room on the last floor. How about the Halo? All stats up on Gambit's side. Absolutely, thank you. So again, definitely worth in that case going into that challenge room. So again, still no keys either side. Both clearing out yet another room with still no luck. Gambit coming across this boss fight here, so again, we'll see if he doesn't happen to cross a key, otherwise we got another boss fight incoming. And still no key, so no item again. Unbelievable. Gambit moving on in, and he's going to face the Husk this time. So champion version for that matter. Excuse me. Oops, suddenly I see chat movement again. Holy crap. It actually moved. Anyways, we got the Husk on the right side, we got chat on the left side, so Rumm every couple of rooms after he gets a little chat as a result of this. We'll wind up having half a red heart spawn for him. So Gambit just about done here, getting his revenge. And he's going to wind up with more pills. Questionable. Let's see, he's got 2 of the same, might as well try him. Puberty, again, does absolutely nothing for you. So more I found pills and ate him just to hear that durr sound. I can tell just by the look he made and the smile on his face afterwards that that's exactly why he did that. Oh, that's why I love our racers. They're having so much fun with this, and that's what it's about. So we got a little chat, like I said, for Rumm. Another devil deal. In which, oh god, 2 ways to fly, both for 2 hearts. We got Spirit of the Night on the left, which would have also been Spectral Tears for Rumm, so Ghostly Tears that would go through rocks. But again, he's going to pass on both of those and keep the health that he does have at the moment. Alright, still no keys. Any day now, game. One side can get a key spawn. I'm telling you, it will happen. Aha! Oh my god, a key. Gambit's like dancing in his chair at the moment, so he's gonna go back for this item room. And pick up the black bean. Not that great, but whatever. No pun intended with the sound. Every time you get hit, that will force Gambit to actually do a poison fart. So anything in the range will actually get a poison damage over time added onto it. Alright, how about another key? Yeah, I can see the look on Gambit's face like, wait, what? Oh, Rumm gets a key too. And now he's going to choose. Yeah, he's going to keep the book that he has most likely and try to just get an item room. He had a library right there. But again, probably not as effective to replace the book as it would have been. There's very few books Rumm could have gotten out of there that I'm sure he'd rather have. So he's going to go try to find his item room first. First things first, though, how about that super secret room, giving him a couple of extra health up. And the Wretched once again on Gambit's side. So all you gotta do is watch out for that jump and definitely be careful of all those extra small spider spawns. Those will move all the way across the screen on you. You have to be really careful. Oh, excuse me. The really fast resets are happening by holding down R. Alright, I have the Magician card on Rumm's side. Excuse me, we'll add homing effects to his tiers for whatever room he uses that in. Wooden Spoon, again, a little bit of movement speed increase for Gambit, and he'll be on down to the depths, so a slight advantage for him as Rumm's still looking for that item room and boss fight one floor behind in the caves too. And again, that'll tell you how delayed my chat was. Just now, as we're getting into the caves 2 and the depths 1 is when I had to answer that question as it just showed up in my chat. That's how delayed it was. Oh wow, now I'm seeing Famine Haze. Oh my god. Delayed chat be delayed. So again, with all the tournaments and everything that were going on, the chat servers are just like eating it, so... Alright, boss fight and item room finally showing up for Rumn, and again, he does have that key, so he's gonna get in there. One more enemy to kill, we'll find out what he gets here, and then, well, hey, how about another key? Perfect timing. Lard might as well take that health up, so 2 more health for Rumn. He is a little bit larger, so is Gambit though, so we're looking kind of similar. Same amount of health, same size on the character. Both have taken a puberty pill for that matter too, so... Actually, no they haven't, that's a wire coat hanger hanging out of Rumm's. Alright, so again, there you see the homing shots working quite well for Rumn on the left. And again, Gambit gonna work around here. Now with the Liberty Cap, gonna quote-unquote abuse this. One of the results that you get from the Liberty Cap, you get random mushrooms every room. Gambit's gonna use this for a moment or two here. One of the effects you can get is actually the compass. And there you go. Gambit knows he's 1 room away from his boss. He's going to skip that last item room there, or the second to last item room, and go right to the left side here, and go straight to his boss fight. How do you start in Cellar? It's just randomized. Oh, don't even worry about the questions. Never feel bad about questions, guys. Feel free to ask them. But it's completely randomized. And again, I apologize for the delay on answering that on you. Hopefully you're still here and noticed that answer, or were expecting it when I did it. But again, that's basically just everything is random in this game. What bosses you get, what items you get, what enemies are in the room layout itself, what spawns at the end of them. If you get a chest, what's inside that. You name it, everything is randomly chosen in this game. And every time, too. So pills all have different effects every run. You basically choose from like a sample size of like 6 different pill effects. And it just everything is random. I love that gif. That is such a great gif, especially for the loading screen error that Rumm's sitting through. So his game didn't crash, don't worry about that. Notice the outline there. Basically, he's waiting through a loading screen error, and you can thank Flash for just sucking for this. On that note, for sucking, how about Mask of Infamy? Thankfully, Gambit's got those poison, well, not farts, but, well, yeah, panic poison farts, basically. So he's adding a lot of poison damage onto the mask. That helps out a ton in this fight. And there you go, a little bit more health up and shot speed increase once again for Gambit. And thinking about it, he's going to move on down to the depths 2 to get himself a full floor advantage on Rumm at this point, as Rumm is into the first room on his depths 1. Excuse me again, sorry about that. Alright, so Rumm immediately finding this boss fight here. Let's see if he's going to worry about skipping that item room or not. And he's got plenty of keys to find it and get into that item, but it's a matter of if he's going to use the time up to do it. Alright, so again, there you see those panic farts on Gambit's side, right as he gets to that item room, and again, he's got 2 more rooms it looks like to clear to get to his boss fight. I could be wrong, but I think we got 2 more rooms. God, I hope I'm not wrong, because if I am, there's like 9 rooms to clear. There's the, ooh, very nice, the Miter on Gambit's side. Maybe a little late for that, but now a 50% chance that any heart that spawns becomes a blue soul heart and much easier to pick up. And okay, good, this will lead right over to Gambit's boss fight like he was thinking it would. So one more room to clear after this, and this auto attached to his mom's foot fight. I always say that backwards. What is it with me? Depths 2 boss fight is mom's foot. The Womb 2 boss fight, where we finish, is mom's heart. It is not like I don't know this. Anyway, Small Rock, another very good find on Gambit's side. More damage increase, fire rate increase, and he's going to move a little bit slower. But again, as you see, right on over to his mom's foot fight at the end of Depths 2. I'm not that smart. What's up, Killer Lot? How you doing? And again, Rumn gonna go around looking for this item here. I don't blame him either. Like, I'm not saying he needs it, but with what Gambit just picked up especially, he kind of needs a little damage. So he's hoping for something good in this last item room. Second to last for him. Excuse me. And again, Red Mom for Gambit. At some point, he may try to get a freebie out of Mom's foot here when the eyeballs open up. Nope, I'll be darned. But again, all you have to do is just go side to side, watch out for her stomping repeatedly. When she doesn't, that means one of the doors is going to open and triple shot you. Just move off to the side of that. Immediately afterwards, you're going to get another, there you go, Mom's foot stomping down. Just keep moving. Yep, BOILeR's going to be rebirthed next year. Alright, Gambit finishing off his mom's foot fight, getting, probably gonna pass on that, honestly. But, Cat o' Nine Tails, aka the Cat o' Nine Fails, would have given him shot speed increase. He's thinking about it, he's gonna say no and pass on it like I was thinking. So moving on down, Curse of the Lost in the Womb now is gonna add a couple extra rooms onto this floor, but he is only looking for a boss fight here. Notice that a key just popped out of one of those rocks. That brings up another interesting point. In the Womb, any red rock can actually be an item rock for you. So as you saw, Gambit exploded one and got very lucky there. Alright, Gambit knows exactly where he's headed again, using that, using the Liberty Cap to his advantage to get that compass effect out of it. Gonna head straight on over to the right side here, and hope that he's going the right way without some weird split happening up at the top. Alright, death card on Rumm's side. Again, Rumn also holding out a Judas's Tongue at this point, which if he were to get a Devil Deal would make it only cost 1 red heart per item, assuming that they were red heart costs in the first place. If they're blue soul heart costs, they're still 3. Which technically is equivalent to 1 red heart anyways, if you really think about it, so everything really costs 1 red heart. Because again, if you think about Guppy's Paw effect, it turns 1 red heart container into 3 blue hearts. Pretty much the same theory by that. No, it's because Itaku's an admin. It's just overriding the actual inner part of the badge. "17 regular season weeks and 4 weeks in the playoffs, so basically about a little over 5 months total. Winds up being 5.5 months because of the 1 week that we're postponing. Alright, so Rumn with a Tears Up and PhD for that matter, which means now all of his pills are going to be nothing but good and or neutral effects at worst. So no more stat down pills on his side. What's up, Banana? How you doing? Alright, first things first, Rumm into this one last locked chest. Tammy said, decent enough item. He might at least use it for this room. He didn't have a charge on his Book of BOILeR anyways. So war is going to be the fight for Rumm. 1 cube of meat will be the result out of this. So that'll orbit around him, same as the one around Gambit, blocking shots and damaging anything that walks into it. Let me give you a link here, OJ. Hopefully this actually shows up sometime around when you actually did ask that, but there's a link to my interview with Edmund. Excuse me again, sorry. Never chug lemonade. You will pay for it, kids. Anyways, like I was saying, Gambit finally on over is thankfully this walkway actually went on down to this boss fight. I figured it would after it finally started breaking off to the side here. But one more enemy to kill. Gambit will find out who his Womb 1 boss fight is. And wow, we're getting pretty lucky tonight. Teratoma, one of the absolute easiest bosses. It'll split up a few times, much the same as Fistula does. And the last time after these split up, they turn into 2 small spiders, so you have to be very careful not to be right next to them. Excuse me, there was one more split in there. I meant to say after that split, where they go into 2 here. There's those small spiders. Alright, so Rumn grabbing all the health back that he can. 2 hearts, and he'll be moving on down to his depths too. Oh, no problem, OJ. That's a really good question, Chronix. I don't know. Oh god, this choice again. Gambit just flipped it the bird. Gambit just flipped this choice the bird. Answers my question about if he was gonna take it again or not. Alright, well, Gambit moving on down to the Womb 2 says no thanks to both of those Devil Deal items. Oh, that was beautiful. There's a split link to get into both of their channels. You can actually see Gambit when he flips those deals the bird next time. That was beautiful. Oh, that friggin' timing. Pinocchio. Oh, you're so close, too. How you doing? Again, Gambit gonna use the Liberty Cap as he walks in and out of 2 rooms that he has cleared until he actually sees the compass in act. Sooner or later, it's gonna happen. Really, though, it's gonna happen. I swear to you, it's gonna happen. Really, though? There we go. All the way over to the right side, so looks like Gambit just has to go to the right, and that ought to take him there. So here we go. Let's see if Gambit can't get on over to what should be his mom's heart. Well, what will be his mom's heart fight. I'm saying if it is this way, it should be this way, but let's find out. Welcome back, Rapture. So there you go. Itaku's admin badge basically just replaces that admin portion with the BOILeR emote, or the BOILeR hype emote, I should say. Whereas all the other racers, you'll see their mod icon be replaced with that, so it's green. Yeah, exactly. There was 0 point for Gambit to even go near either of those items at this point. The dead cat would have given him 9 lives with 1 red heart, and nope. No need for that. Also didn't have any of the guppy pieces at this point anyways, so 2 or 3 pieces, pretty useless. You're really not gonna have any luck finding that 3rd piece down here, most likely. So a little bit too late. The other one was Guppy's tail, which would have been more locked chest. Not necessarily a bad thing, but not the greatest either. Let's see, which one of these do you take? They're both crappy. Looks like Monster Manuel. Gambit's gonna take the chance that, again, replacing the D6 at this point, it has 0 use. So that's a good thing. Monster Manuel will spawn 1 random follower per the room that you use it in. And Gambit gonna hope that he gets something ridiculously good out of there, as he's 1 room away from his boss fight now, so he's gonna look to take himself a 1-0 lead momentarily. Alright, so like I said, moving on into the mom's heart fight. As soon as these eyeballs get cleared out of the room, this is the first step of this fight. Take out the eyeballs, then use your space use item if you're going to, or a card or a pill, whatever the case might be. Take those eyeballs out first, or you're gonna get shot. No question. So you gotta be real careful there. Excuse me again, but Little Giz showed up as the Monster Manuel usage, and Gambit's gonna have himself a nice little follower there with those slowdown tiers, both on the shot effects of the enemies and on their movement as well. Thank you, Ichigo fan. You're gonna like one of the other games I play then, judging by your name. You're really gonna like one of the other games I play, so hope to see you around again. But thank you very much for the follow, man. Let's just say it's Bleach Soul Resurrection on PS3. Hint. Real subtle hint on my part, right? Anyways, Gambit just about to the 50% mark here on Mom's Heart. Oh, excuse me again, sorry. Nope, still the first round. That's why it's 0-0 at the bottom of the screen. So Gambit there is the 50% mark, a little bit under it already, so we'll say about 40-45% health left to go. Already ripping on through Mom's Heart, 0 bombs left though. So he's gonna really hope that this is not another night spawn. Oh good, it's not. That'll work out perfectly. So Chubb will get torn to shreds here. Again, Gambit's got a pretty darn nice build going on. Plenty of health left. Still sitting on a pill just in case that may become a full health pill. Again, sorry for the oh-so-random, and you saw 1 millisecond of it there, but frame dropping on Rumm's side. He's got a storm, like a wicked storm brewing up on out where he lives, so things are going to happen. The internet doesn't like rain, so every now and then you may see a little frame drop. It's nothing big to worry about, though. And thank you, Chest. Thank you, thank you. How you doing tonight? Just under Morgan Freeman's. Oh, God, no. Man, that man has a godly voice. Don't even begin to go there. But thank you for the compliment. Don't even begin to go there, though. Morgan Freeman's voice I would kill for. Are you kidding? Alright, a little bit of health left. It lives will stay out the rest of the time here, and Gambit's going to be able to just direct damage it from here on out. He's going to walk on in, apply some poison to it, make sure that this Globin disappears. He was watching the Mellow Ace race. Boy, did I say that wrong earlier. But there's the last little bit of damage. Very nicely done, sir. And Fullmetalgambit has got himself a 1-0 victory. And there you see Rumn, perfect timing on that. Gets to reset anyway, so working out halfway decently on that timing. 1-0 lead there. Fullmetalgambit has the Chicago Bears in the lead. Okay, Rumm hadn't heard me yet there. But again, he'll wind up getting reset. So will Fullmetalgambit. Give us about 2 minutes if you guys would. In that meantime, go over to both of their channels. Hit up the split link and please say great game to both of these racers. Well, like I said, we'll get them both reset here. We'll find the good starting rooms that they both want. Give us 2 minutes. Say hi to both of them, like I said. If not, I'm gonna watch I'm gonna watch a few ads. No, I'm gonna play a few ads for 2 minutes here, and we'll be right back on the other with round number 2. So go meet Rumm and Fullmetalgambit. I'll meet you right back here in 2 minutes, guys. Alrighty, we're back and we're clear, so we're just about ready to get round number 2 started up here. And let me flip back on over. There you see... Oh, good God. You know you're broke as hell when your baloney doesn't have a first name. It's blank, 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 blank. Wait, hold on. And there you see Gambit talking to everybody over on his stream. Let me get you a link into both of their channels one more time here. Assuming that I can find where the hell my mouse is. There we go. Aha. So that'll get you a link into both of their channels. And again, we'll get round 2 started up momentarily here. Because he feels like it. Why do you have the color blue? Why don't you quit freaking out about it, dude? Jesus Christ. Because nails can be painted. Why did you paint your house? Why is your car painted? Because it can be painted. Who gives a shit? Wow, guys, like, really, we all need to get over this whole, like, people that aren't you shouldn't care about things. Like, who cares? Anyways, moving on. If you guys are ready for round number 2, if you guys want to fire a few shots around the room, let me know that you can hear me and that you're actually ready to go. We'll get this thing started soon. But we got round number 2 just about to begin here between Fullmetalgambit on the right side, who's up 1-0 right now over Rumn on the left. And again, Rumn going to look to tie this up at a game apiece. Force a pivotal game 3. Oh, perfect timing on that. Gambit going to look to win this 2-0. And again, they're both ready. So let's do this countdown, guys. Let's get this round number 2 started in 3, 2, 1. And again, good luck to you guys both. Whenever you hear that, feel free to take off. Oh, 2 secs. God damn it. Hold on. Sorry. God damn it. You would say this right now, Rumn. You shouldn't be shooting if you don't want it to be starting, guys. Because now I have to tell Gambit to hold up after he picks up Distant Admiration here. So if you can hear me, Gambit, hold up a second. That's why I say if you're ready, fire. If you're not ready, don't fire, guys. I won't start the race then. Okay, keep going, Gambit. Rumn just took off, so go ahead and go. That instruction isn't that hard, guys. Seriously, let's keep going. He wasn't waiting on you. He was going the whole time, so just go, Rumm. Don't worry about it. Just go. Quit typing, guys. Just go. Alright, because the idiots seem to be coming out in force right now. And they're off. So there you go. Those that can still talk, go ahead and say what's up to Famine if you guys would. Now, there are some patient idiots out there. That free entertainment just isn't apparently good enough for you. So sorry, but you no longer get to talk tonight. Alright, keeping meat for Gambit as he moves on down to his basement 2 first. And again, Rumn with his item room and boss fight staring at him here. Alright, 5 free bombs with Bob's Curse, and again, poison effect on his and any enemy bombs for Rumm. And again, don't worry about the enemy bombs having poison on them. They don't actually affect you in any way, shape, or form. You can't take damage over time from poison. Alright, again, Gambit gonna find that item room before he worries about that boss fight. Hoping to get a key on the way. Still nothing doing for him. Are we gonna do this again, game? Are we really gonna do this again? So a couple of balls of steel, 4 soul hearts there for Rumm. Luck up and found pills and ate him, which does absolutely nothing. Gets his 5th soul heart and he'll be moving on. So on down to the basement 2 himself, both with cellar floors here, so the expansion version. Again, still no key. How about that one last room? Man, nothing for Gambit. Are you kidding me right now? So he's going to keep moving on along. Nothing he can do. He's got 1 bomb, so might as well full heal. But again, no item room unless he happens to get a key off of either this one far room over to the left side or that boss fight. And again, speaking of item rooms, Rumm coming across his with the key this time, so he'll pick that up momentarily. Alright, Tech 2 on Rumm's side is going to give him a constant firing laser whenever he's holding down his tears out of one eye, and then you see him shooting out tears still out of the other eye he has available to him. Hi, caramba. Alright, so, yep, I'm going to say he's probably going to take both, so Gambit takes, I think he was messing with people, winds up taking the dead cat, so he gets down to 9 lives with just 1 red heart apiece, and then took Spirit of the Night as well, which did kill off one of his lives, but again, gives him flying and spectral tear ability as well on just the 2nd floor. So we got 1 piece of Guppy yet again. We'll see how this pays off, but working out well so far. We got a nice extra item out of that. Mind you, like I said, at the cost of one of the 9 hearts. Or 9 lives, I should say. But probably worth it. Alright, Temperance will be a blood machine spawning in a room. Nothing real special there. We got Famine once again, so let's all say to him if you would. Yeah, you only live not twice, I assume is what that stands for, Haku. Again, there's that Cuban meat for Rumn as well, and another devil deal for him. And, oh, jeez. The 9 lives dead cat and a quarter. Oh, God, are you really going to take a quarter for a heart? Okay, that's a first this year. Rumn took a quarter, so we're going to see a store on his side, would be my guess, and hope to God that he gets something good out of that for that quarter, because he spent a full-on red heart for it. Yeah, well, that was a thing. Alright, Samson's locked. Now a random chance that you get Bloody Lust effect every time that you kill off an enemy in the room. And again, that's, we'll call it give or take about half a damage. That's rounding considerably on that particular item, but about half a damage per kill randomly per room. It's not always enacted. Caps out at 3.2 total damage up. And again, Rumn finding his boss fight. No item room yet, though. Gambit's still hoping that this one last stupid skeleton guy opens up. There we go. About another pill that he's not seen yet. We got bombs or keys, so now we got 2 keys for Gambit. Oh, and a health up pill. Good timing on those. So a little bit of health up if Gambit can get through that room. Ah, nice heal. That's good timing. Ooh, and the sacrificial dagger, another orbital. Does not block shots, but will greatly damage anything that walks into. So another great find for Gambit. And again, that second heart that he got with his health up pill would be gone if he dies here. He would respawn with just 1 red heart container. So we got a bombs or key pill for Rumm as well, so 7 bombs get replaced by 2 keys, and vice versa. Alright, a little bit more health. Gambit's breathing a lot easier. Oh, how about a free quarter on his side? Sure, why not? So now the store's available for both of them. Gambit back down to just 1 heart as he flies outside. Oh, by the way, if people aren't from America and don't know about our stupid chains, oh my God, seriously, our stupid, literally coin change, a quarter is a quarter of a dollar, thusly 25 cents. So you see 25 cents got added onto the coins on Gambit's side. I should probably clarify that more often, because if people were talking about different types of denominations from other countries, I'd be like, oh, what now? So I should probably clarify that just in case. But that's 25 cents on the quarter, by the way. But we got dueling quarters. I'm rich. Also, amazingly enough, that's almost a quarter of the total amount of money that you can carry at one time in this game. So you can get 99 cents. It's almost 1 full dollar. It's 1 penny short, but you can't put 3 digits in there apparently. So it caps out at 99 cents even when you pick up a dollar. Which I'm sure Edmund is only helping confuse other countries about our monetary system now that I think about that. You troll. Anyways, we got the scapular on the left side for Rumn. So if he gets down to half a red heart, that's going to spawn 1 full blue heart for him, again, once per room. Rob, I got some money. It's still hot. I'm going to play it, man. It's going to win. I'm telling you, it's going to win next time. Alright, so Rumm into both the red chest and trying to get into a secret room there. No such luck finding it, though. Yeah, that 99-cent bill. Oh, please, God, no. What's up, Cool Drake? How you doing, man? Alright, so Rumm moving on over to his boss fight again. Gambit in an XL floor here. He has both his Caves 1 and Caves 2. So does Rumm, for that matter. Wow, that didn't even look like it, and I didn't see the Curse of the Lost on, or Labyrinth on his side. Jesus. Alright, so they're in dueling XL floors that I paid no attention to either. Gambit's was obvious, Rumm's not so much. His doesn't even look like an XL floor in any way, shape, or form. Real quick, Judgy Please gets us something kind of not useful. How about the ladder with flying ability? Gee, thanks. Gee, thanks, Judgy. Not what we needed there, buddy. But again, Gambit gonna look for a second item room, or possibly just the 2 back-to-back boss fights that Rumm's looking at right here. Picks up a little range up, and he's on into his second boss fight, the Headless Horseman in this case. Yeah, useless ladder. Oh yeah. Alright, so Scapular enacting. Rumn gets that one soul heart I was talking about as he gets down to half a red heart to him. And Gambit having no luck finding any of these other rooms here, so he's going to head over to that breakout to the right side. Ooh, Rumn getting backhanded by the head of the Headless Horseman. Ouch. I didn't know he was going to pop out there. I didn't even see him that time, honestly. So, ouch. Run back to the beginning. Alright, Super Greed. How about not what you want to see in a store for 200, Alex? Alright, Chemical Peel will be damage up. Definitely what you want to see in an item room to start with. Ooh, Gambit down to just half a heart here. Very nice bomb push right there by Gambit, though, to get that lot of damage taken off of Super Greed. But again, now in a real situation with too many greeds. Wow, they got lucky on that. With too many greeds and the Super Greed out on this map. Alright, a couple more hits there for Greed ought to take care of him. Oh, but one more takes care of Gambit, so down to 7 lives and just that one red heart again. He will not be going back into that store. Yeah, I like that Fly Plus ladder. Yeah, why the fuck not? I still love that picture on Zero stream. That is so perfect. Anyways, there's that second item room for Gambit. And gonna need that key to get in there. Thankfully, that did spawn at the right time. And how about a couple extra orbitals? In this case, only one of those orbitals is gonna show up, but a Halo of Flies would normally add 2 for that. Gambit already has 2, and you max out at 3 orbitals around you. So only one of those flies showed up, but hey, it's there. So 3 full-on orbitals now to block shots. One of which, well, actually, I take that back. 2 block shots, 1 just does damage. 2 actually damage, but you get the idea. Either way, Rumn getting a little bit of range up with his boss room item, and he's on to his second floor. It's amazing. I've listened to this music for 8 hours straight today, and I still don't get sick of it. How is that possible? Seriously, how is that a thing? I fail to understand, but it happens every day. Apparently Gambit not happy with that run. Gonna go ahead and reset it as he wasn't happy with the 1 heart that he had left. So back down to the beginning here. So Rumn gonna pick up Mini Mush for his second item, and he's got range and speed increase. Ooh, Gambit starting off much better now. That actually is gonna work out nicely. Little Chubby will follow around behind him. 2 of Spades gives him 2 more keys. And there you see, as Gambit shoots out tears in a straight line, Little Chubby's gonna flow out and damage anything in its path quite heavily in the case of bosses there, as you noticed. So again, it's Famine. We all know what to do. Rumm thinking about it. Gonna take the Mark as he teleports into a Devil Deal. That'll be speed up, 1 soul heart for him to replace the 2 red hearts he spent, and some damage increase. So he's got to be real careful now as he's down to just those 2 hearts, but a nicer build at this point. Oh, I know Danny's gonna do some remixing of these songs, because I'd heard basically what he's like looking to kind of accomplish with it, and yeah, it's gonna be pretty cool, Zwicky. I can't wait to hear it. Alright, Rumn doing a beautiful job getting in for that soul heart, trying to get himself a super secret room as well. No such luck. 2 of diamonds for Gambit will double up the amount of money he has. At the moment, mind you, he has 0, so that just adds 2 cents. But again, he isn't gonna use it yet. He's gonna wait and see if he can't pick up some more money in the process. Once again, it's Famine. And again, there's those hers. Oh yeah, look at the way the entire style of Rebirth is going. They pretty much had to do a throwback style. Alright, Gambit with another dead end, though an immediate kill off of that room. Yeah, let's just push the bomb further away from him. He didn't want to pick it up soon or anything. Anyways, there's a Cuban Meat, that same Devil Deal for Rumm, so he doesn't have to worry about it. He's just going to move on down to his cave. So again, still on the next floor from Gambit here. Ooh, Little Chubby actually missed on that one. Nice dodge, though Gambit did get hit the one time there. Nice dodge to get out of that top corner, though. Alright, rest in peace, my voice. God damn it, Famine. And that 2 of hearts doubles up the amount of red hearts in your red heart containers for Gambit. World card would be a full map reveal whenever Rumm uses that. But in this Caves XL, once again, Caves XL I should point out, he's found a second item room already. Still no keys for him. Again, he's going to take out this golden poop here. That fly ever gets out of his way. There we go. Counterfeit penny, one of the 2 options out of there. That is a trinket that as you pick up coins gives you a chance that you get 1 extra penny added onto it. So pennies might be worth 2 cents. Nickels might be worth 6 cents. Dimes might be worth 11. Quarter is not affected by that. Again, no keys to get into that item room either, and Rumn going to work his way on over through those last 3 rooms remaining here to get on over to his 2 boss fights, it looks like. Oh, actually, he's going to backtrack looking for keys somewhere else. And on into that secret room, might as well try. Heck of a lot of extra money there. So it makes the store now worthwhile. Again, should Rumm be able to find an actual key anywhere. That can't be your super secret room, so only going to get the coin out of there for Rumm. Alright, Gambit's definitely taking that 2 of diamonds with him, not worrying about the pill. How about Rainbow, baby? Rainbow me if you guys are a subscriber to Cobalt Streak as well. So that's going to give him a follower with nice random tiers following around behind. And again, everything from little gishes, slowdown tiers, to V-pattern tiers, you name it, you're going to get them out of him. So great little follower there. It was an odd shot by that poison guy on Rumm's side. And we got Steven for the second boss fight here in the basement for Full Metal Gambit. He's going to get 1 of 2 items out of this. So we're either going to wind up seeing Steven, the damage tumor, which will increase the damage on Gambit's tiers, or Little Steve, who we've seen a few times, the follower with homing tiers. And Little Steven it is, so yet another follower added to the follower brigade on Gambit's side. 3 followers and 2 floors, not bad. And again, Rumm on the first of his 2 back-to-back boss fights with Peep here. This time I'm naming him correctly. It's when he turns green that it messes with me. I always call him Bloat at that point. Either way, going to drop a bomb on him, a little bit below 50% left to go. Alright, a little bit of health up out of that first boss fight. I'm going to move on into his second here. And again, Pestilence, so a second cube of meat going to be the result. Rumm was hoping for health, but again, he'll take that second cube of meat. A little bit more damage up as a second cube gets added onto the first one that he's got. And again, that'll turn into Meat Boy's head, firing out tears, as well as still blocking shots like the original Orbital did. Yes, he does, Cajun. You are correct. That was his first item that he picked up. Alright, so Gambit with the Caves XL himself in that first item room, nothing good there for him. So Telepathy for Dummies. And Book of Telepathy? No, Telepathy for Dummies would add homing shots to your tiers for 1 room. Gambit will keep that D6 over that any day of the week. And that second boss down, there's that second cube of meat. And again, still no keys. Rumm gonna leave those 2 item rooms behind, move on down to the depths. Alright, so we're moving on along, finally getting himself a key, so he'll actually be able to get into an item room should he come across it here. And again, Gambit working on along through this XL floor. Finally looks like an XL floor with a couple of rooms side by side. More random pills, how about no thanks? There's those 2 side-by-side boss fights for him as well, so he's going to move on down to the depths in pretty short fashion if he can get through there. Question is, will we go back and look for that item room, though? Ooh, just barely got hit on the corner of that. Ouch. Anyways, item room it is. Item room it is. So speaking of that, Rumn also finding his and getting the relic. Oh, that could be handy. Every 4 rooms, that blue cross will spit out 1 blue soul heart for Rumn. That could give him a lot of extra health increase. Yeah, all your fault. No, it's not. I don't know what you're talking about, Critty. Nope. Not a clue. I don't know what you mean. Alright, first of 2 boss fights is going to be Gertie for Gambit. So again, gonna rip on through. Ooh, just barely getting out of the way of those quintuple shots. But again, moving side to side, let Little Chub do most of the work for him. There you see the real easy way to take out the spawns in front of Gertie. And about Diana's crown, aka Pageant Boy, honestly, for a little bit of extra money increase for Gambit. So back up to 15 cents. And on into a, whoa, little Chad needs to move just a little bit back away from that doorway. But on into a Chad fight. Little Chad would be the result, spawning half a red heart every couple of rooms that Gambit cleared. So kind of the exact opposite of the relic. Instead of blue hearts, red hearts would spawn every few rooms from that item. There's those yes crowns. And again, if you have a Taku's chat on, you can actually see those. And again, real quick, let me get you a link into both of their channels as well. So if you guys want to hang out and say what's up to Rumn and Gambit, you can do it by that Kagart.net link. And again, speaking of Rumm, he's come across this boss fight. Ooh, thank God for that orbital blocking that shot on Blast Assist. He almost died there. And with 1 heart, actually wouldn't have, I take that back. That would have only got him half damage. I thought he had half a heart for some stupid reason. Either way, moving on into his boss fight, it's Loki. So let's see those Mr. Cools if you're a subscriber to Cobalt once again. Ooh, so Rumn down on the left side. There's the problem with Loki, is you gotta worry about 3 things. Loki itself, the bombs that it spawns if you don't happen to kill him quick enough, and most of all, you have to watch that trap on the floor. That thing will kill those bombs in the air, making that a double problem for you, so that's a trolling way to die. Mr. Cool not being so cool. And again, Gambit down to half a heart himself here. Again, Rumn starting off his new run. Starting off his new run. Try that again. Jesus. So again, picking up Guppy's spot. That'll turn any of his red heart containers, full or empty, doesn't matter, into 3 soul hearts apiece. About more money. Gambit wants heals, not money. Oh, and a key. He would prefer a key, quite honestly. Gambit wants in that item room. He wants heals more, but he really wants that item too, I'm sure. Ah, there's that key. Sweet. So on into the item room. Again, it's Famine. I'm getting tired of saying this, but let's all say to Famine, if you would, for God's sake, let's not fight him again. And welcome back, CBA. Just a few deaths. And there you see Rumm using up all of his usages of Guppy's Spa, taking every one of those 3 red hearts he had, making him into 3 soul hearts apiece, so 9 blue hearts on Rumm's side. Alright, so Gambit on into his boss fight here in the depths, gonna get Gish, and Little Gish for yet another follower to add to his brigade. So again, still no health up here out of this boss fight, but another really awesome follower, if nothing else. So Gambit will add on these tar tiers that Little Gish will wind up shooting out, that'll slow down enemies' movement and shot speed. Alright, Little Gish, like I said, adds to that follower brigade behind Gambit. Look at this thing. It's a freaking parade at this point. They're so cute. So many of them. On into his secret room. Gambit may actually gamble for a second here. May not be the worst thing. He'll say no thanks. Where are you heading to? How about more gambling? Where is he heading to? So picking up a key, definitely needs that for the next floor. Maybe that's all he wanted. And looks like it actually is. He's going to be satisfied with that and move himself back on over to that boss fight. Alright, my reflection for Rumn, and he's going to use the Fool card to teleport back out of there, down over towards his starting room, and again, get himself a little bit of time save run into the boss fight. My reflection will curve his tears back as they reach full range, which again, you won't quite see because he's standing awful close to the Duke of Flies at the moment. But again, later on, or if he backs up a little bit, you'll notice those will actually start curving. There you go. They'll actually start curving back at you once they reach full range. Alright, a couple more soul hearts, exactly what Gambit's looking for here. And again, he's going to keep moving on along, looking for item room and or boss fight. Boss fight shows up first, so now decision time. Do you go looking for that item room, the last one, or do you just go into this boss fight and fight Mom's Foot? Ooh, those pills. See, this is why you don't take pills. If you get a God Room or a Devil Deal opened up, racers, you might want to go into that first, because this has fucked over a lot of our racers into not getting into those rooms. So, lesson learned for the 7th time this year, don't take pills at the beginning if you don't know what they are when you have a God Room open next to you. Because now it's not there, so one item missed out on there for Rumn. And he'll take that bad trip pill on with him. That would give him a full red heart heal if he actually had any available to him. And there's an immediate item room on Runn's side. See, challenge room, no thanks. Where is this item room for Gambit? Oh, even better. How about that store with the compass in it? So, hello. Oh, and Gambit forgot to use the 2 of diamonds first. I saw him smack his head. I'm like, what didn't he do? That would explain it. So Gambit didn't use the 2 of diamonds to double up his money first. Wow, that's a long way to that item room. Gambit's going to make that trek, though. So moving on over for that last item room. He does also have a curse room right here. Yeah, like that. Yeah, let's just say it was the Bible. I like the way Zwicky thinks. Yeah, let's just call it a Bible and say it was cool. Alright, this room and one more to clear out here for Gambit till he gets to that item room, and then again, he'll be back over to that Mom's Foot fight. Again, remember, in the depths too, if you want that item room and you have no way to teleport out of the Mom Foot fight, get the item first, otherwise you're not getting to it. You cannot leave that Mom's Foot fight room unless you get a way to teleport. So, last item, Doctor's Remote, not the worst thing. I actually probably would replace the D6 with it at this point, being that that's her last item, but Gambit gonna leave it behind. That would have been a one-time use of Epic Fetus for a lot of damage on a 1-bomb drop. But again, Gambit gonna hope that he uses a D6 for something along the way here. You could call it a Trail of Tears, Cajun, but I think that might get misinterpreted as well, quite honestly. I'll be here all week. Tip the waitstaff. Actually, try the waitstaff. Tip the veal. See what I did there? Give it a shot sometime. The waitstaff may not like you, but the veal may honestly kind of laugh and then moo at you for it. It's a little funny, trust me. It's kind of a new way to go through life. Don't try that, though. Please don't try that. More tears than a wedding. Alright, so Rumn on into his boss fight as well as Gambit in his Mom's Foot fight here. But excuse me, on the left side, we got Chubb fighting Rumn here. And again, he saw him firing his laser as he uses his ship to whoop usage. Thank you for getting the joke, Click. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, prepare for a history lesson, Muted. Alright, so a little bit of money up as as Diana's crown shows up yet again. How about that devil deal? So, Sister Maggie and her brother Bobby both in there for 1 red heart. Not really worth it for Rumn, as that would have been 3 of his soul hearts each time. Yeah, how to get its demand from every restaurant. Tip the veal and try the waitress. I mean, the waitstaff. I mean, whatever floats your boat. You get the idea. Alright, so Gambit looking at... Man, where the hell is that going to split to? So this is a weird-looking floor, and wow, these masks are being douchebags to him right off the bat. So down to just 2 hearts again here is Gambit. Make that 1 heart. Alright, so 1.5 hearts he healed up to. Excuse me. Oh, allergies. Why do you kick in when I open my windows? Alright, down to just that half a heart there. Get away. Okay, good. I was gonna say, please get away from that. That champion mob was just homing in on Gambit right there. So half a heart on his side right now. Thank you, little Chad. Make that 1 heart. Still doesn't actually affect anything, though, because everything in the womb hits you for a full heart of damage. Wow. The hell? Okay, I didn't even see where the hell that was, but wow, Gambit down again. Seriously, am I crazy? Like, where was that shot from? That I saw the shot after he died, but I sure as hell didn't see it move. So where that came from, I don't know, but yeah, I'm gonna call shenanigans, because I didn't see it, honestly. Maybe it was there. I'm gonna have to go back and watch the highlight of it, but I didn't see it till it killed him. Alright, Judas's tongue actually makes any devil deal, only costs 1 red heart for Gambit from here on out. Shenanigans has evolved into bullshit. It's learned screw the racer over, and it's a super effective move. Oh wow, that trollin' super secret room on Rumm's side. So absolutely nothing, well, in this case, nothing good out of there, as Rumn can't really pick up any red hearts. They do him no good. So that was a bit of a troll. Speaking of red hearts, how about little Chad once again? Yeah, that's a reset on Gambit's side. I figured you'd like that, Ravager. Anyway, Scapular, again, not a good item there, but if you get down to half a red heart, it's saved a few of our racers quite a few times this year. Get down to half a red heart, that'll spawn 1 full blue soul heart for you. Ooh, and Rumn down again to Larry Jr., actually kind of moving a little bit on a diagonal there. Man, game's being a troll right now. Oh, damn. Game made up for it. How about a world card for Gambit, but even better, how about quad shot for Rumn to start here? Oh, lordy. Alright, so we got side-by-side Duke of Flies fights. Notice for once I did not call him the Lord of Flies. Woohoo! We're learning. We're learning. Have a good one, Lemon. Take care, man. Alright, a little bit of health up and fire rate increase there with Squeezy for Rumn on the on the left side, because I know directions. And we got Super Bandage for Gambit for 1 red heart and 2 health, 2 soul hearts up on his side. So yeah, moving on down, both on the basement 2 here. We got Rumn on a cellar level, the expansion version of the floor, and Gambit with just a regular one here. See, two of the same bills, might as well try them. Yeah, 2 bombs are keys, so 2 keys in place of those 2 bombs that Rumn used to have. Just discard 1 of every type of item, a key, a coin, and a heart spawn for Gambit. He'll take that world card with him. Blah, blah, blah. That wasn't easy to say. About 13 cents sitting in the middle of that room for Gambit. Again, just the 1 key. He's going to hold on to it for an item room instead of the library. Not too big of a shock there. Yeah, food does sound good. It's been about 8 hours since I've done that. Alright, Strength card adds 1 to every stat for you for the room that you're in on Rumm's side. Bob's Curse adds poison again to all your bombs and the enemy's bombs. Again, you don't get poisoned, so don't worry. But either way, 5 free bombs and that poison effect. So we got Bum Friend on Gambit's side. Not really that useful, but he'll pick up coins and spew out items for you. So how about a few pills? How about a heart? How about a key? At least that'll help. And Gambit gonna at least... Jeez Louise, how about the same 2 books every time in libraries tonight? Gambit gonna take Monster Manual and spawn another follower every room he uses that in. For Christ's sake, Famine, go the away, would you? I'm tired of saying this, but everybody say to Famine, and for God's sake, send me some honey tea. Seriously, I'm calling it from here out again. If either of these 2 die or we see Famine one more time, I'm not saying that, by the way. I cannot keep doing this. This is getting fucking ludicrous. Alright, so Headless Horseman just about dead on Gambit's side. He'll wind up with a space use item that is the horse that you see right there. So he'll be flying around on a pony that has a space use charge. That'll make him invincible and charge out in a straight line. Also, as you can see, flying ability and +2 movement speed. So, excuse me, Gambit moving on down to a Caves 1. Again, Rumn with the Catacombs, the expansion version of the same floor. Oh, excuse the hiccups again. I'm sorry about that. And that's what happens when you do the Famine voice too much. It's making me hiccup uncontrollably. Just 1 time each time, too, which is the weirdest portion. Alright, Sacrificial Dagger on Rumm's side. Again, he'll float around him doing damage to anything that touches it, so he's got 2 pretty nice orbitals rocking already. And actually, this will make that orbital even better on Rumm's side. He's going to wind up with another orbital here, or another addition to his orbital, I should say. So a second Cuban Meat will add on firing ability to the Cuban Meat floating around blocking shots for him. There's that Cuban Meat. Rumn will be moving on down to Caves 2. And an immediate item room on his side. Again, you see Gambit's boss fight showing up for him. Again, no item room yet, though, so we'll see what decision he makes here about if he moves on or not. And Mr. Mega for Rumn will add 5 bombs and give him much larger bombs, so much larger blast radius on his side. And there's that item room for Gambit. Excuse me. With the 2 of diamonds, he'll double up the money he has at the moment with 9 cents. So that would make it 18. He's also got Rainbow Baby, so let's Rainbro me. Wow, I can't talk. Rainbro me again if you guys would, if you have the emote available. But a follower with random tiers, really, really good find right there. Yeah, that's going to be a thing. So, Book of Revelations for Gambit will, this time at least, give him that 1 soul heart. Let's see if he keeps that or the flying. I think he's going to keep the pony. Indeed he will. So, 1 soul heart there for the cost of 15 cents for Gambit, and he basically force-spawned himself one of the horseman fights. So he knows full well that either this floor or the next he's getting, most likely Pestilence. Alright, puberty pills do absolutely nothing. And the possible teleporting remote for Gambit. He's going to leave it behind, though. So he'll keep his flying instead. And again, moving on to his boss fight. So 1 full floor advantage for Rumn right now as he's in his Caves 2 boss fight. Seriously? We just fought you and he's flying around on the freaking horse. How about another Headless Horseman fight? Jesus. Gotta be kidding me on this. So, welcome to the game, trolling the hell out of you. So, last floor, let's recap who Gambit fought. Now remember that I used the Book of Revelations and force-spawned a horseman. There's a chance that it's Headless Horseman on this floor again, so lo and behold, that chance came true. Yeah. Alright, Chocolate Milk on Rumm's side is going to make him be able to fire out at his basic choice of fire rate here. So if he wants to spam down his buttons, he can fire faster, or he can charge them up and do a little more damage with those shots. Alright, so again, with the Curse of Darkness here, Gambit cannot see a thing on this floor, so we have no idea where he's looking to go yet. Oh, excuse me. Again, Justice card, 1 of every type of item for Rumn, so he's up to 2.5 hearts on his side. Again, can't quite get to that key. Not really necessary, though. And there's that item room for Gambit showing up. Very nicely placed bomb on to take out all 4 of those. Very nice. Alright, Necronomicon got passed up by Gambit, which would have been a one-time death card use. I mean, hell, it is the Book of the Dead. What do you expect? But basically, that would injure everything pretty handily in the room you're in. Not quite as good as Blood Rights, per se, but same as a death card. Not really that bad. Would pretty well one-hit quite a few enemies. But again, that flying ability far too overrated for Gambit. So he's going to take that. And again, Rumn in yet another dead end will work his way back out and still try to find this boss fight here in Depths 1. Alright, Magic 8 Ball got a mismarked item. We'll give Gambit a little bit of shot speed increase. He got another card out of there, but we'll gladly take that world card with him for a full map reveal. And again, he's on down to his Depths one as well as Rumn, both in Necropolis versions, the expansion version once again of that floor. Again, not the one you necessarily want to see. You do not want to see Necropolis levels in the Depths. That could be worse, though. Kane's Eye actually worked out pretty well last time for Gambit. 25% chance that as you hit the first room of a floor that you're going to get a full map reveal. Not a full map, I'm sorry, a full compass reveal on the map. Alright, another key out of the Beggar Friend. Nothing too special there. And Rumn looking for some health at this point. He has found his item room, Jesus. Has found his boss fight, however, here on Depths 1. Wow. Yeah, that looks like an item room. Totally. That's totally an item room, right, guys? Yeah, there's an item. Well, there is an item in there. Damn it. Alright, I just misproved my theory, but whatever. Moving on, I'm shutting up. We got the bloat fight, so this time I'm going to name him correctly. This is the bloat. Not Peep, the bloat. Oh god, and he's nasty. When he lands, he spits out a ton of blood, and if you're close to where he lands, you're gonna get hit by it. So Rumn down and back to the beginning here. Yeah, Shoop to Whoop again showing up on Gambit's side. That would be that oh-so-popular "I'm a fire my lasers" that we keep saying every time. But again, not as useful as that flying ability and the charge slash invincibility effect of the pony. So Gambit will gladly take that instead. And again, Blue Baby Soul showing up for Rumn. That'll take the first 3 followers that he gets and lead them around in the same pattern as he does. Also firing out random, homing tears. And again, Rumn resetting. That was Spider Butt showed up in his item room. Would have been a one-time use that slows down everything in the room and damages it as well. Good. Gambit here with yet another dead end. Nothing good going there. We'll back up. We got Goat Hoof on Rumm's side and Razor Blade and a reset. Goat Hoof would have been movement speed increase. Razor Blade would have injured you to up your damage for the room. See a little Gish, not a half bad start. Rumn will take that and be on his way here. Oh, that sucks, muted. Alright, about half a heart there for Gambit. Keeps moving on. Ugh, where will this split? Boy, that's interesting. I'd probably try to the right for the boss fight. That's an interesting one. I hate when it splits like this at the bottom. I never know which way to go. Hence why, if you're listening to me, Gambit, may not want to listen so closely. I may not go to the right. Because I usually tend to be wrong on these. Let's be real honest. I'm not good at guessing. But Gambit going over to the right, gets himself a golden key, so at least he has infinite keys for the floor, and another free one for that matter. And again, if he does find his item room, we'll be able to get in there free of charge. Again, here's reasons why flying is so overpowered, guys. Also, free entry to a secret room. Why the heck not? Wow. Book of BOILeR, time and a half damage multiplier, and that decision, yeah, Gambit's gonna have to take it. So gonna bomb over to the right. There's that item room. So again, I was wrong. Called it before, but I was wrong. And again, item room as well for Rumn, so we'll see what both of these guys get momentarily. Rumn goes in. That portable slot machine, not the greatest thing on earth. He'll leave it behind. Again, you'd be able to gamble on the run, actually, with any money that you had. Rumn has 0 at the moment, so yeah, worthless item. Alright, Gambit on in. Wow, how about Pinking Shears instead? Yeah, forget the Book of BOILeR. Take those Pinking Shears, just like he did. That'll be allowing Gambit to cut, just like this, cut his head off from the rest of his body, which will roll around the room, damaging anything that it hits. Mask not getting hurt in this case, because those don't take damage. But anyways, allows you to fly and still shoot out tears. So that helped out Gambit a ton in that room, being able to dodge. So already a huge find for him. Although I think he may be going back for that book. Nope, he's going to head up here instead. There's that boss fight. And again, it's Famine. We all know what to do. I'm not saying it like I said, so... Famine. Is my opinion. I already said I wasn't saying it again. I'm not, so I'm not. Oh god, bloat again. So again, Gambit in yet another bloat fight here. My god. Alright, got room for Rumn along with that cube of meat and the blood of the martyr, so damage increase on his side. And again, if you're on top of the bloat here, you cannot do that double brimstone upwards, so you're a little bit safer up there than you are anywhere else in this room. So again, when he's up there, just make him jump down to you, and hopefully that blood clears. Jesus. Stop spilling so much blood, man. This is not a Slayer concert. Thank you. Anybody? Anybody? Okay, sorry, that was bad. Either way, though, going back up to the top there, you just make him jump down to you and just keep dodging those eyeballs the best you can. And again, Razor Blade on Rumm's side enters you to do damage, to up your damage for the room. Into Caves XL once again, because those seem to be the thing of the night. So again, two floors jammed together into one for him. So 2 item rooms, 2 boss fights. The boss fights will be back-to-back. The item rooms don't necessarily have to be. This is not True Blood. I like the Slayer joke better, honestly. Ooh, Gambit down to 1 heart now. Has to be real careful of absolutely everything in this room. Also, that was an odd place for that blood pile to show up. That was really trolling. That was real close to him. Bloat being nice, though, stays down at the bottom of the room and gets killed off. So, heart and a half, 1 more health up, so 2.5 hearts now for Gambit. Let's see, was there any out on the map? I think I see 1 out there. So he is going to backtrack, make sure he heals up as much as he can. Ugh, half a heart, kind of not worth going into those spikes. Gambit will just say the hell with it and move on along. Jackal. The tick and other... Interesting. So that'll be 15% automatic damage to any boss fight for Gambit, and automatically heal him for 1 red heart as well. So we'll see how that plays out. Again, you cannot replace the tick, so you either need a second trinket spot or just hope that you don't ever want to go past the cathedral. Again, in this case, we're only going to the womb too, so you don't have to worry about the Polaroid. The tick is perfectly acceptable to pick up. Again, Gambit down at half a heart, gets that 1 full soul heart to spawn. Technically a health up. And there you go, with that, it technically really becomes a health up. But let's assemble Team Bean, if you guys would, as Rumn picked it up. So once again, one of the racer's favorite items. Recharges every room and allows you to shoot out a poison fart. So anything in the range of you picks up a poison damage over time. Gambit with an arcade. Oh, thank you for that timing. So possibly some healing. He's going to blow up this health machine. Oh, thank you, full heart. Better than nothing. At least 1 is not 0, so we got something going here. Alright, so that's just a key. Couple of keys for Gambit. 1 bomb left. Which do you explode? 3-card Monty going down. 1 bomb left, and the freaking beggar picked up the key. I think Gambit may have wanted that. Into yet another dead-end room here with a bunch of giraffe enemies. I'm not fond of these. Oh, I'm getting screwed over. Welcome to Flash being a glitchy mistress. Again, if you listen to my interview with Edmund, he says exactly that he has no idea why that happens right there. Where you should bomb over and get your way over into that little middle section, and it just flat out doesn't happen. So he has no idea why that's the case. But again, a little bit of a troll on Rumm's side. let's see, a sacrifice room. Why can I not think of names tonight? Jeez Louise. So nothing good on Rumm's side. Again, getting cornered there on Gambit's side, down to just that half a red heart spawn. Yet another soul heart for him. So he's pretty glad he picked up that scapular on the first floor now. Yeah, I'm not fond of doing those diagonal walks either, Muted. Alright, about another half heart for Gambit. Again, no bomb to get into that locked chest. He does have the golden key to be able to open it, but yeah, no such luck. Ooh, back down to 1.5 hearts there. Again, Rumn moving on along. Somewhere at the end of this hallway is going to be 2 back-to-back boss fights. It's a matter of when. Alright, Bloody Penny on Rumm's side will now give him a chance that as he picks up coins that he's going to spawn half a red heart every time he does so. Ooh, Gambit down to 1.5 hearts again, make that 1 heart. Again, no bombs to take this room out very quickly, which is the obvious easy way to go about this. Ooh, make that 1.5 hearts again, a scapular once again an axe. That 1.5. And again, we got Pestilence, so a second Cupid Meat's going to show up on Rumm's side. Wow, Pestilence just shooting out these green shots here. What the hell, man? Jesus. That was a little bit unfair. That was just like shot, 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 shot. Getting a little overkill, buddy. Alright, so finally getting a couple extra bombs. There's another soul heart on Gambit's side. He's going to let the beggar pick up all this change. Gee, thanks for the key. Not what he was hoping for. But he's going to get in from one more locked chest here. Again, that golden key means infinite keys. About half a heart. At least it's better than nothing. And going to try moving on down here to the south side. Looks like Rumm's going to backtrack for a second here. He was trying to get enough money to get up to 15 cents, but instead we'll just grab a random pill on that one soul heart. Ouch, which was health down. That's why most of our racers don't take random pills. Alright, Sun card on Rumm's side will be a 3-use card. That'll full heal his red hearts, damage everything in the room, and also give him a full-on map reveal, whatever floor he's on. Again, he's down on the depths one himself, so just the one floor behind Gambit here. There's that item room finally showing up on Gambit's side. Again, the real nasty room of Knights here. Say this is pretty much what I do, is just let the body run around damaging everything. Oh god, Ultra Pride, you can't bomb out of mini-boss rooms. Alright, Horror Babylon. Debatable, being that Gambit keeps getting down to half a health there, but he's going to leave it behind. That would have given him a damage up whenever he was down very low on health. And again, kind of risky. It does make you a larger target as well, so he's going to leave it behind in that situation. Again, Ultra Pride, sorry, wrong name. Just about dead here. And that left hand, the usual item to spawn out of it, would give you more red chest spawns throughout the run. World card on Gambit's side would be a full-on map reveal once again. And on into his mom's foot fight, gonna get regular Grey Mom here. Excuse me. So again, any of the spawns that she has are just gonna be regular level mobs, no expansion level enemies. And again, any of those that hit you will do half heart of damage. Anything from Mom itself will do 1 heart. And speaking of that, there's 1 heart of damage by Mom's arm right there. And the half heart of damage from one of the other enemies in the room. Alright, another soul heart pickup there for Rumn. And again, he'll be moving on looking for item room and boss fight here in the depths 1. Gambit got down to just that 1 half a red heart. Spawned himself 1 more blue heart there on the scapular use. Again, though, just down to that 1 half a heart at the moment. Has to avoid absolutely everything here. And again, the real important part, if he gets down to the very end of this fight, you have to make sure that you kill the foot itself in this situation, not one of the eyeballs. Because if that shadow shows up at any point on the room, and you kill off one of the eyeballs and not the foot, you get stomped on and you'd be dead. Speaking of that, Gambit backing into into an enemy, and he's back to the beginning again. Alright, no good item to start with my reflection again. That would have curved his shots back around like Rumn picked up a few races ago. Hill of Flies will be another reset for Gambit. And Rumm's second to last item room has shown its face, so we'll see what he gets here momentarily. Death Card will heal everything in the room for him. And Unicorn Horn will give him invincibility and damage dealing capabilities for about 7 seconds every time he uses it. What's up, Psycho, and happy birthday to you. How you doing? Alright, Gambit with those extra 10 bombs on into his new first boss fight here, so Duke of Flies once again. And we got Rumn fighting War, so he'll wind up with what would be a 3rd cube of meat. We'll see if he takes this or keeps that orbital floating around him. What's up, Rob? How you doing? Alright, Rumn actually going to take it and build 3-piece Meat Boy, so we got Soccer Boy here. One less orbital blocking shots for him and a little bit more damage output. Alright, a little bit of health up for Gambit with the ball chinian, and they were robbed. Alright, so 3 soul hearts up for Gambit in that one. Thankfully we got something good out of a curse room finally. Alright, a Mom's Purse for Gambit. Again, he's already got safety cap, but he can add himself a second trinket spot now. So, well worth the money that he spent in that store. Always a good find, at least early on, because you can get a lot of extra choices out of there. See, Rumn will keep that bloody penny. Let's see, umbilical cord would give him a chance once it gets down to half a red heart that the room afterwards and every room thereafter would spawn one random follower for him. See, Sun card gonna full heal up Rumn, and he's gonna be able to tell exactly where he's headed to now. Wow, only 1 out of those 9 actually spawned it. So the other 9, I think it was Haku, got 9 out of 9 of those coins to spawn a heart for him. And again, with the bloody penny, you get an offhand chance. It's like 33% chance or something that you get a half a heart when you pick up a coin. Again, Rumn got 1 out of those 9. So we got item room and boss fight for Gambit showing up very quickly in Caves 1. Ghost Baby will follow around shooting out spectral tears, that'll pass through rocks or anything of the nature. And again, they're base damage, so nothing too spectacular, but hey, it's damage up. Again, item room for Rumn as well, in which he's got the all stats up mushroom, so luckily full heal there, and +1 to all of his stats, including his health. Going into that store trying to spend all of his money, and no such luck. How about super greed yet again? Alright, again, that world card for Rumn will show the entire layout of the map whenever he uses that. Alright, a couple of range up pills on Gambit's side as he's finished off his boss here in Caves 1. Yeah, looks like he's going to keep trying pills, so he's got 2 bad trip pills here. That'll wind up turning into a full health for him later on if he were to get down to just 1 red heart or less remaining. I have no blood at my right foot. How did that happen? Oh, I hate pins and needles when they wake back up. Leg, get blood back in you. Come on. How did I sit funky on that? Oh, painful. Don't ever do that, kids. always sit up straight. Never sit on your leg because, yeah, when it goes to sleep, it hurts like hell when it wakes back up. Ow. Alright, like I said, instantaneous item room, though no key to get into it for Gambit. So he'll be back there hopefully after he finds a key soon. Yeah, there we go. Finally clearing out the last of the rooms here on this floor run while he knew where he was going in the first place, mind you, with that sun card effect. But he cleared out just about every room on the floor in the first place. And about a little bit of range up out of that locked chest. And I do that all the time, actually, Ravager. Like, I get it to the point where my shoulder literally will, like, lock in place. So yeah, it's always fun. Good times, good times. So again, there's that unicorn horn. Excuse me, for Rumn, doing a good 25% damage to Mom's foot. And again, every time that she happens to hit Rumn, that's going to do a full heart of damage on his side. And again, if you walk right in front of those doors or just close enough on the side, you're going to wind up getting hit by them. Alright, another Eternal Heart there for Rumn, but if he gets onto the next floor with, it'll give him another health increase. Pin's not going to be that hard to take out. There goes that bomb, and there goes Pin. So there's how to one-shot him. As soon as Pin disappears, drop a bomb, wait for him to show back up, then move out of the way. He'll go directly at the bomb, and kablooey. Alright, finally a key on Gambit's side that'll prepare him for the next floor when he comes across his next item room. Excuse me. And Rumn in a big old red, white, and blue room. Tons of, well, tons, he's got two. But a couple of, of champion level mobs in there. Which again, when he kills them off, will actually provide an item for him. Again, if you do get hit by him, that's a full heart of damage off of each of those. So getting 2 coins, nothing too special there. And now the room spawn of a key. And moving on over, getting that item room and boss fight connected together. And, excuse me, tough love. So tooth shot coming out for Rumn now. Based off of his luck stat, he's going to fire out teeth randomly. You know, those are a nice damage multiplier on his damage output. There's that boss fight for Gambit. So we'll be moving on to his Caves 2 boss momentarily. But again, Steven's going to be a 1 of 2 item. Ooh, very nice place bomb and timing on that for Rumn. But that's going to be 1 of 2 items coming out of this boss fight. He's either going to get Little Steven the Follower with Homing Tears, or Steven the Damage Tumor that'll add pretty much +2 damage onto his tears. Alright, so holding on to that bad trip pill that, again, lower on in health would wind up becoming a full health pill is Fullmetalgambit. How many times can I say full? Full. You get the idea. Why am I remembered of, Jesus, that's a word. Learn English, Crumps. It's my first language. I just absolutely plastered all over the wall. I'm terrible with this language. But, reminds me of, Meet the Fuckers. Bomb. Why can't I say it? Bomb. Anyways, Gambit ripping on through Pestilence here as this Caves 2 boss fight. And again, he'll wind up with his first cube of meat floating around as soon as that poison disappears. So that'll be his first orbital floating around blocking shots. Now, English is pretty easy to mess up, let alone none of us are well educated here than public schools, man. Just ain't good. Ain't good. put it simply. I give him crap. I did okay. It's just most of us don't give a shit, is what it is. Let's be real honest. Oh, hiccups again, excuse me. I blame famine for that. Sir, you can't say bomb in an aircraft. Why not? Bomb, 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 bomb. Speaking of that, Gambit laying down a bomb, 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 bomb. And Rumn coming across this boss fight right away here in Capes 1. So again, we'll see if he chooses to go for his item room or not here. He made, again, with no keys. That's actually kind of a decision he has to make now. And at least killing off the boss fight is a decision for now. We'll see if he goes on without that item or not. But again, getting the husk in, if those tears hit, you get a nice damage multiplier, and he's landed 3 of them almost in a row on him now. Very nice. So doing great damage here is Rumn. Well, Team Bean assemble once again. So Fullmetalgambit grabbing himself the bean, and again, that'll, excuse me, every room recharge and wind up being a poison cloud around him. It'll basically be a fart. Go figure. Beans, beans, the more you eat. You get the idea, right? We've all heard this saying. Beans, beans, musical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. You get it. Yeah, Team Beans, assemble. So again, every now and then Gambit will pop out. Just that poison fart right there. Anything that takes on green is actually poisoned and taking a damage over time. You got Mom Spills on Rumm's side. He uses, or every time he uses that, he gets 1 random pill out of there. Alright, Rumn gonna do some gambling, looking to get himself some bombs or keys here. Or how about a little bit of health up? Heck yeah, might as well. Gambit not going to bother with that cursor. Found himself this boss fight here in the Depths 1 and is going to wind up with Loki. So let's see those Mr. Cools once again as he poisons him as he walks right in the room. Again, you got to be real careful of that traps on the spike trap on the ground. That will actually explode those bombs if you have enough damage done on him. So you have to be real careful. And again, Loki just being a douchebag, hopping into an area where thankfully Gambit had bombs where he could get back into him. And we got Wretched for Rumm's boss fight. Ooh, just barely knocking that bomb out of the way. He got it hit by both Little Steve and his tears, so that moved it just barely out of the way. And again, finishing off his boss fight, Gambit gonna pick up his, Magic 8-Ball. Will give him a shot speed increase, so his shots will travel faster on screen. Picks himself up a card that he wants no part of. He's gonna keep the Bad Trip, aka soon-to-be full health pill. Well, hopefully not soon-to-be. That would mean he takes damage. Moot point. What I meant to say was if he gets down low on health, that would become a full health pill. You knew what I meant. I meant that in the best way possible, I swear to God. And Rumn getting a little bit of health up and another God room here, in which we got yet another relic. So every 4 rooms we'll see a blue heart spawn. Alright, there's that bean helping out Gambit quite a bit, taking out 2 of those hearts in the room. And I hate, and I mean I hate, that freaking room. Those hearts and those masks are just evil. Couple of free bombs. Gambit gonna try up to the top here. See ya, Hex. Have yourself a good one. Alright, so Gambit on over has found his boss fight already again. So again, we'll see if the decision is made to skip the item room or not. And a little bit of a heal, and Gambit is going to head on into that mom's foot fight. So red mom again. And again, he'll stand right down by the door, poison the door itself, which is actually a legitimate strategy. It seems weird, but it works. And again, going to just stand right there and let the arm come out the entire time and keep on trying to hit him, even though it's going to miss considerably. Alright, just a couple more hits to go here, and Gambit will be moving on down to the womb. And there you go. Ooh, getting some health up on the way down, too. As long as he gets away from that troll bomb. There we go. So, again, that eternal heart that you see, the half-white heart, aka the cholesterol-ridden bacon heart, as we like to call him, will wind up turning into 1 full heart container as he goes to the next floor. There's that second trinket spot with Mom's Purse that Gambit's had for quite a while. And he's going to pick up the push pin and the Polaroid here. So now 10% chance with the push pin that you get a spectral tier and also, what is it, a piercing shot on your tiers. Wow, I can't think of words today. So, like I said, 10% chance there. And again, if you get down to half a red heart, that Polaroid will enact, or anything less than half a red heart for that matter. The Polaroid will enact and give you 5 seconds of damage shield. And yet another Curse of Darkness as well for Gambit, so we won't be able to see this entire floor's minimap at all. And that inner compass working very well. Again, there's no boss fights and there's no boss fights. Fucking A. Crumps' mind is warped, ladies and gentlemen. Good God. There's no item rooms and no stores in the womb. Wow, my brain has turned to applesauce all of a sudden. Alright, so we're gonna get Conquest the first time tonight. This guy, not a bro, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely not a bro. Especially if you can't fly, because those beams of light will hurt you in this fight. So you have to be real careful every time he leaves, and it's random. He may just drop one right on your skull. Yeah, but applesauce is good. I agree. In fact, I love applesauce. Oh god, another bloat fight for Rumn. Are you kidding me? How many bloat fights are you going to riddle this guy with? And again, you don't want to stand directly to the side or directly below him because he's going to brimstone, and if you get that close, you're going to die. Alright, down to half a heart. Yeah, you want to stay on top of the boss fight the entire time or make him jump down to you. See, again, right in front of him, you're going to die. 2 different shots and go right there. So, Rumn down again, back to the beginning. And Conquest about 50% of the way down on Gambit's side. If you would stop doing these freaking attacks, Gambit could actually lay some damage down. Alright, Mini Mush on Rumm's side. It's going to give him a, a size decrease, a range increase, and a movement speed increase. For God's sake, Conquest, get the hell out of the wall. Jesus. This is getting ridiculous, Conquest. Come on, man. Stay somewhere where we can actually fight. How about that? No, stop moving into the wall. Stop with the lights. Alright, almost to the point where he's dead now. You got this, Gambit. If Conquest ever stops being a douche. And Gambit stops walking into light beams. Ooh, just missed that timing, too. Barely on that. And Gambit down and back to the beginning. Alright, Gambit down happy with the 10 bombs there, so he's going to restart that one again. And Sad Onion will up the fire rate for Fullmetal Gambit here. So good starting on him finally. And he'll be on to his first new boss fight, which is Pin. Alright, Bob's Curse again. Poison bombs and 5 free added bombs for Rumn. And again, Gambit getting Ghost Baby, so nothing special there. Spectral Tears on a follower with base damage Tears. Alright, Gambit taking out Duke of Flies, winds up with a little bit of health up, and he'll be on down to his caves 1. Rumn looking at his boss fight there, wants to go back and get his item room though, now that he has his key. And Polyphemus for Rumn. Again, he's got a Chad fight here, so he'll wind up with little Chad momentarily for a couple of red arts every few rooms that he finishes off. Again, Polyphemus, huge tears and damage upgrade, along with a fire rate decrease. And there's little Chad and a God Root for him as well. And Scapular again, so if he gets down to half a red heart, once per room, that'll spawn one full blue heart for him. And a little bit of health up for Gambit. He'll be moving on down to the caves too. Same room, or same floor the Rumn is on. And again, Rumn looking at his item room here. Forget Me Now pill, no thank you. That'll reset the floor he's on and get rid of his space use item and that D6 for that matter. And there you see Bloody Penny on Gambit's side as he picked up a coin. Gave him his chance that he spawned a half a heart with it. So he'll be able to heal up slightly if he ever needs to. And I think Gambit's going to give up on looking for that item room and just go right on and try to get himself the advantage by fighting his boss, in this case the Hollow. Double green Hollow, so he has the champion version. All you got to watch out for is they'll put out, I think it's triple shots, might be quads, I kind of forget. But either way they'll put out, yep, it is triples. I was right, haha. Who knew? Who knew? I remembered something. But anyways, it'll shoot out triple shots from the other front of it every so often, so you just got to watch out for that. Nothing too scary about them though. Pretty much exactly the same as the normal version. Like I said, just those triple shots from the front. If they do stop, move out of the way. And again, one of the problems, you can actually split them and they'll grow a new head. So, kind of a bit of a troll moment, but that will happen. And we got a little bit of damage up and health again for Gambit. He's going to be the first moving on down to Depths 1. In this case, Necropolis, the expansion version of the floor. And Rumn going to be right behind him as he's fighting Pestilence right now, looking for a cube of meat at the end of it. Alright, Gambit will be back to that room if he absolutely has to, but I'm sure he doesn't want to go in there again. So again, Rumn on down to his Depths 1 as well. Again, this is where shot speed increase helps you out, especially with something like Polyphemus or with Sacred Heart, for example. That will help you out against these knights considerably, trying to keep the shot behind him. Ooh, and again, walking away from his bombs. Ouch, trolling him there. Yeah, Rumn got Mini Mush, I'm sorry. Just saw the question. Rumm got Mini Mush as his second item, I think it was? Might have been third. But either way, that's Mini Mush, not Thin. Yeah, if Rumm had the Thin Mushroom, he'd be firing a lot more shots. A heck of a lot easier. So there'd be a lot more fire rate on his screen. He wouldn't be worried about just, like, timing out of shots like he's doing now. Oh, don't worry about it, Cajun. Not a problem. Alright, nice 2-for-1 shot there for Rumm, thankfully. Ooh, Gambit dodging. Alright, into that second-to-last item room. Kamikaze, an interesting choice. That's killed, keep in mind, all but 2 of our racers this season, so kind of a bit of a risk there. But again, if you hold up against the walls while you use it, you're actually invincible while doing so. Excuse me, Ed. Alright, another blood machine. Nothing too spectacular in this room for Gambit. Again, he could blow that up if he needs heals later on. He'll leave it for now, though. Hangman card on Rumm's side would allow him to fly for the room. We'll keep Judgy with him, though. And yet another empty room. Gambit's going to backtrack yet again. And here we go with this god-awful room. Again, Rumm finding his boss fight here. And has already got his item room, so now advantage back Rumm's side. And again, Rumm fighting the Fallen. Going to wind up with a guaranteed double deal item out of this. Yeah, Gambit finding that item room first. So we'll wind up with his, with his boss fights probably pretty soon thereafter. He's got to be up at the top of that break there. So it's got to be like, I could split a few more times. We'll say 1 or 2 more rooms away. That could split at least 1 more time, though. Number 1. He already has capped out fire rate. He's not going to worry about that range because he doesn't have quite enough, I don't think. So Gambit going to leave that behind. Would be a little bit more damage, but in this case, just kind of not worth the risk of having to be in close to enemies. So leave it behind. He's got his boss fight, and we'll be in the same room momentarily here. Ooh, how about Brimstone for Rumm? Like I said, guaranteed free Devil Deal item, and Brimstone it is. So Rumm gonna pop on down, I should say, to the depths too, with a very good shot-changing item. Ooh, that Judgy card did not pay off, though. Gave him a Demon Judgy, which would have taken half hearts at a time instead of coins. Oof. So did not pay any sort of dividends in that case. Yeah, oh my. That Brimstone. Again, gonna charge really slowly on his side, but still worth it. Again, there's that 1 full heart. Thank you very much out of the room. How about Loki one more time? Let's see those Mr. Cools on Gambit's side. Alright, Gambit blowing up the arcade. Little bit. That was quite a bit of a heal. Let's call it like it is. That was quite a bit of a heal for him. Oh, excuse me, and again, going to move on here through his Depths 2. Again, Necropolis version for him, that is a Depths 2, same as Rumm's, although it does not show the number on it. Again, if you get an expansion version of the Depths, you're not going to see the 2 there. It's like they couldn't fit it in, basically. Again, if you listen to the interview I did with Edmund, they had to compress this game about, like, I think it was 16 times. Some crazy amount like that. And basically, that's the only way the game functions in any way, shape, or form. So it's that was one of the cutbacks, if you will, was losing the number on that. Rump just missed that last gluttony with his brimstone. Ouch. Anyways, didn't really matter much. One more bomb for him. And there's Mom's Pad usage. That'll make everything kind of run away from you. He's got to build up another brimstone charge, mind you. Oh, excuse me again. So that kind of backfires. If you use a space use item while you have a brimstone charge, you lose that charge. Oh, that was almost a one-shot of the entire room for Gambit. They almost walked all back into that bomb for him. What's up, GQ? How you doing, man? Ooh, nice dodge there by Rumn. Again, he's trying to get as many enemies lined up as he can for this brimstone. At some point, though, you just gotta fire and take what you can get, just like you did. Ooh, very nice. Home from work. Welcome home, man. So we got ourselves a pretty good one going at the moment here. Well, depending on what you want to look at it, but it's been going for a while, so... Still looking to see who's gonna wind up. Ouch, the winner out of this one. Okay, at least Gambit gets back into that room free of charge. Ooh, though it didn't matter. Another dead end. But we're both on Depths 2 at the moment. Rumm's got his boss fight here. Already has his item room, obviously. Gambit looking for both, though. Just keeps finding dead ends, sadly. Alright, nice dodging. Nice use of that Mom's Pad once again by Rumn. As you notice, that actually moves some of those doors away, and you gotta be careful. They'll snap right back into place as soon as the effect's over. But I do love doing that in the Mom's foot fight. Something about that makes me giggle every time. Don't know why, but it just makes me laugh like an idiot. So nice job there. A little bit of speed increase if Rumn wants it. And he will take that wooden spoon. I know, you gotta love those doors, and especially that snapback. I love that portion of it. So Rumn on down to the womb here, and again, just looking for a boss fight. There's no item rooms and no stores. I said it right. Yay! But again, with Polyphemus Brimstone here, tons of damage, as you can tell. So he's looking good for himself if he can keep that health under control, and he's just got the 3 hearts down here. And again, everything in the womb and beyond hits you for a full heart of damage, so you have to be real careful. And yet again, very nice use there of Mom's Pad. Great timing, and great use to kill off with Brimstone, those 2 Geminis. Pretty much dead on that second one. Wow, how about that free umbilical cord? Can you pick that up as an item? Didn't think so. Gotta love when that happens. Either way, taking out 2 more Geminis in here with that Brimstone. Again, I love that damage. Polyphemus Brimstone. Random teleport off of the Hermit card is, again, there are no stores in the womb, so if Rumn wants to get out of, let's say, a dead-end room like this, he could pop that full card and hope for the best. But again, this room not real scary. I don't blame Rumm for taking this one out. This will take all of, like, 5 more seconds for him here once he gets a charge. So not really worthwhile. Let's say you get a room with a ton of mass that kind of traps you in a corner or something. Then you should use that Hermit card. So Rumm hanging onto it for good reason, and gets right on over to his boss fight as well. So this worked out beautifully for him. And again, clearing this out. See, safety cap would be more chance of pill spawns for Rumm. He'll take the Polaroid instead. And about an item room and boss fight to finish off the Depths 2 for Gambit. He had to see him sooner or later. So we got about a 1 full floor advantage here for Rumm. Ooh, is that going to be down far enough to hit? Yes, it is. Wow, look at that damage. About 95% damage. We'll call it 90 just to be on the safe side, but 90% damage there done to in one shot of Rumm's Brimstone. Oh my. Now that's some damage. And again, if that charge ever builds, there we go. The one problem with, well, again, little range up, completely useless for Rumn. Kind of useless items in there as well. Couldn't even buy Sister Maggie on the left, so moot point. Moving on down to the Womb 2. But again, the one problem with Polyphemus Brimstone, you got a long charge time on that thing. And that's a spicy meatball. That's why I love you guys. Oh, he's gonna flat out melt anything in his path. That's why I love Polyphemus Brimstone. This, again, why Brimstone is my favorite item in this game. You get just a little bit of damage. Polyphemus is more than a little bit. But again, get a little bit of damage increase on that, and oh, mercy, does that thing rock. I love it. I absolutely love it. And again, excuse me, just about called him GQ. I'm out. I'm done. Gambit's gonna kill me when he hears that one. Let's try that again. Gambit fighting his mom's foot on the right side. Jesus. Oh, I'm never gonna hear the end of that. I just called Gambit GQ. Oh, Lord. Well, Krubs can't get any dumber tonight. What else can I say? 2 plus 2 is 7. Herp. Anyways, Rumn immediately comes across, how about that inner compass, finding his boss fight once again. So let's see if he can tie this up in one and just melt Mom's heart here. Because I can't wait to see this damage once he gets this charge built. Oh, wow. How about a good 20% damage? There you see Mom's heart going to stay out there as he hits it with Mom's pad. And again, perfect timing on that. Just about got those knights killed off. Just barely missed one somehow, but already 50% damage done. GQ. Gambit's not that bad at Isaac. Alright, there we go. Nice job by Rumn there. Again, that damage that he was outputting with that Polyphemus Brimstone, and we have got a winner in this round. So let's see, where is my keyboard? Aha, found it. We are tied up in one, and again, we're going to get both of these racers reset. I'm going to do a 3-minute block of ads this time, if you guys don't mind. So get up and stretch, Gambit and Run. That was, yeah, get up and stretch. So I'll give you 3 minutes this time on my, my ads. So, 10. We give that score to everything. Oh, damn, let's give out another 10. Sure. Welcome to the NBA slam dunk competition where apparently everything's a 10. No, I'm kidding. Seriously though, epic timer on that race, guys. We'll be right back in about 3 minutes though. Get up and stretch. I know I need to because my ass is asleep. But I'll be right back in about 3 minutes here, guys and gals. Thank you again for all the support on everything. And we'll get you the link into both of their channels. It's already in there. Thank you, Amy. But go hit up both Rumn and Gambit in those 3 minutes. We'll be right back on the other side of it. And I'll see you then for round number 3. And we'll see who wins this one. Alrighty, we're back and we're clear. Hopefully everybody got up and grabbed a drink or something of that nature, but we're back and like I said, just about to start up round number 3 here, so being that we've been here a while, we all know the rules at this point, so if you guys are ready and you can hear me, if you want to fire a few shots around the room and let me know so. Oh, excuse me. But again, we'll get round number 3 started up here really quickly between Rumn and Fullmetalgambit. We'll find out who the winner of these two is going to be tonight. There's Gambit firing, and there's Rumn firing. So they're ready to go. So again, being that they're ready, let's do this countdown, and we'll get them started here. So in 3, 2, 1, and again, good luck to you guys. Whenever you hear that, feel free to take off. Best of luck to you, both of you again. Whoever wins this, this all-pivotal third race will be your winner tonight. Gambit looking to stay a little bit in the lead in his division, and Rumm looking to get up closer towards the top of it if he can. So again, not the greatest of starts. Sack of pennies on Rumm's side, so coins every couple of rooms that you clear out, and again, he'll reset that. How about wow! How about a teleport into a devil deal on the first floor, which normally you can't get into unless you teleport in there, and it's Krampus for Fullmetalgambit. Wow, that's interesting. So that'll be a lump of coal for free at the end of this for Gambit, which will wind up as his shots go further away on screen, will grow in size and damage output. Alright, so a quarter for Rumm in his new item room to start off with, so 25 cents, like we were talking about some money. And once again, it's Famine. We all know what to say to him. I can't really do it anymore because my voice is shot after 2 hours of doing that in the last round, so everybody say hey to him. And Gambit with the teleporting remote. First things first, though, no bomb, so actually he's got to take out Pim the normal way. And actually, how about the not so normal way? Pin hitting himself with a shot. Always handy when he does some damage to himself. A little bit of health up for Gambit again. And he'll be moving on down to the basement, too, first. Again, that random teleporting remote, we'll see if he actually utilizes it. Yes, he will. About straight on over to your item room. Yeah, Razor Blade, no thank you. Damage to yourself or damage up to, or damage increase, I should say, for the room that you're in. Again, Rumm just about done with Famine here. He's going to wind up with a cube of meat. And that'll orbit around and blocking shots and damaging anything that he walks into with it, or that happens to walk into it, I should say. Excuse me again, sorry about that. Like I said, my voice is starting to go a little bit raspy, so I was chugging water during the break. Hopefully that helps it a little bit. Either way, though, like I said, Rumm also on down to his basement, too, so both on the same floor again at the same time. And, wow, that random teleporter again taking Gambit into a special room, his store this time, which happened to be right next to his boss fight. So again, that teleporting tonight, I'm telling you, there is something written into the code for teleporting tonight. And it's working out beautifully almost every single time. There's been one backfire that I remember on Otaku and, oh god, it's been so long I can't remember what he raised. Zwicky's side. Wow, am I dumb. It backfired on both of them in the same race. See, this is why I can't do the Famine thing anymore, guys. Famine again on the right side. Everybody say hey to him. Except for my voice. My voice will just sit here and be like, no. Anyways, Rumm on into a God room in this case, getting the Halo, so all stats up on his side. Very nice build brewing over there, too. And there's that death card finishing off Famine, so that one cube of meat floating around Gambit as well. How about another devil deal? Oh. How about Brimstone? Yes, please. So Gambit will take that very early on this time instead of Rumm's, which came in, I believe, the depths. Oh, shoot, where did he fight the Fallen? I think that was depths 1. Wow. See what I mean about the teleporting, guys? Gambit picks up Brimstone in a double deal, hops down to the next floor in Caves 1, teleports, and instantly gets into his boss fight. Jeez Louise. Taku. I still remember what you said. Oh no. How about the yes grounds as Gambit picks up Patchin' Boy, picks himself up a good 17 cents there. And he'll be moving on down to Caves 2 without that item room again. So there's one of the beautiful things about actually having the teleporting remote, especially if you have something like Brimstone. Kind of a shot changer, that item can get skipped. Alright, new teleport over to kind of the middle of nowhere, at least at the moment. We'll see if this does pay off at all for Gambit. Yes, it is, Cajun. How about another Joker card? Yeah, might as well. Another Devil Deal for Gambit. Jeez, that's a consideration, but he's going to leave Guppy's Paw behind. The Spectral Tier is completely useless with the Ouija board on the left side, so that was a guaranteed being left behind. However, the real choice in there was on the right side. Again, Gambit left behind Guppy's Paw, though, would have turned any Red Art container. He would have just had one at the time if he would have gotten it. And he wanted to keep that teleporting remote, so would have been better later on if he saw it. But again, passing on it now would have given him just 3 soul arts if he would have used it here. And I'm sure he wanted that teleporting remote much more so than the ability to give himself a few more hearts later. So getting up to that full-on heal is Gambit, and moving on along, nothing good there, Sacrifice Room. Again, if you walk over those spikes, you get a full heart of damage taken, but you have a chance of spawning a chest with whatever might be in that given chest in the middle of the room. Well, TVA would work a lot better if we could get, like, Carrie Byron to co-host it with us. You know, I'm just saying, call me Carrie. Angie didn't hear that. Beside the point, though, moving on. What I was saying, though, is it would work out a lot better if, like, we actually had, like, a legitimate show set up for it. We don't. It's basically just going to be like, all right, here's a couple of things that, like, you know, we were thinking that people are always confused about. Like, if you take these items in conjunction, like, you know, Chocolate Milk and Brimstone, here's how much less damage it does per shot by comparison to just base Brimstone. Things of that nature. So we're going to try to bust a lot of myths as far as, you know, like item things. Like, most people haven't seen that you can actually do the Brimstone glitch with Shoop the Woo. So it is actually doable. It's just a matter of getting it done. So there's quite a few things like that. We'll just actually kind of, you know, have on video as proof that, okay, here's exactly how much damage this does. Yes, that is base damage tiers. We'll show you exactly what money equals power does for you. Yeah, all sorts of good stuff. Yeah, we do already have a Jamie Heineman lookalike here in Awaken Smoke, so anybody wants to step up to be Carrie, I don't really care about Adam, but if anybody wants to step up and be Carrie, or if Carrie wants to call me, then feel free, because I'm here. Again, Angie heard nothing, but call me. Yeah, she ain't calling you. What's up, babe? Like it, yeah, Angie's got nothing to worry about. Don't worry, she ain't calling you. What's up, man? Anyways, Gertie already over about halfway dead on the right side for Gambit. And again, he'll be moving on down to the depths after he takes care of this fight. That teleporting has got him a nice little lead. Rumm's still on the Caves 1 looking for his item room. What do you mean maybe? To me she is. Alright, a little bit of health up, and again, another Devil Deal. How many of these? That's the same one, I kind of forgot about that. That almost made the Guppy's Paw a little more viable, but again, Gambit gonna leave it behind. And just keep on with his teleporting. And again, a Curse of Darkness, I can't tell you exactly what he's looking at on this mini-map, but again, gonna teleport around it and hope for the best. Actually, my buddy Tim is a dead ringer for Adam, so I could bring him over and we could actually have Adam live in-house. He's a dead ringer for him. I'm not joking. Like, you give him the glasses, you would be convinced it's him. So we already got that one covered. Thank you, though. Again, Gambit gonna teleport around, gets into his item room this time, so 10 free bombs on his side. Up to 13 now, so very nice. And in fact, I think he actually has that shirt that says, I reject your reality and substitute my own. I'm pretty sure Tim owns that. So we may have him wear that and come over. Gambit teleporting again, this time on into his store. He's going to take Steam Sale. Why the hell not? You got plenty of money. Might as well just for fun. Makes everything else half price in the store, and from here on out, same thing in every other store. Well, there's only one. But again, should there be an actual store in the depths too, that would also be half off on everything. Rumn picking up his second cube of meat as Pestilence dies. Oh god, these Guppy items in the devil deals. What's up with this? Guppy's tail and the dead cat once again showing up for Rumm. He'll leave both of those behind and again keep moving on along with that health that he has. Again, don't blame him. I'd consider it because, hey, that's 2 out of 3 pieces of Guppy, but I don't want that 9 lives. No thank you, not in a race situation. Excuse me. Are you kidding, Mel? Rumm's actually done tech support for Adam. That's cool. You're kidding me. And the other funny part is I know what Rumm's name is, and that probably made the entire story even funnier right there. So... That's freaking cool, though. That's really awesome. Oh yeah, we'll do some of that stuff too, TBA, absolutely. So all sorts of stuff from like, okay, how much damage can you output per second with this, you know, instead of this type of stuff. Anything you guys want, we'll try to disprove theories, or, you know, if you guys want to know exact stats, we'll find those for you too. So again, Rumn with Demon Baby, anything that it gets close to is going to shoot out those little red, pretty much, I don't want to call them homing tears, but they pretty well have that effect. He aims directly at things. And again, we got Loki once again, so let's see those Mr. Cools for Gambit on the right side. He's just about through that fight. Yup. Ooh, how about a little more damage on... And again, this is why I love Brimstone right here. Watch the damage that Gambit outputs now. So again, going to be a little bit hard to tell till he gets into a boss fight, but we'll show you, like, again, things like this. Exactly how much damage more you get on, let's say, Cole with Brimstone. Because that's always been up in the air. Like, do you get 3? Do you get 4? Do you get freaking 31? Which is definitely not the case, because you'd be way overpowered if that's the situation. Cole helps a ton with Brimstone, but not that much. Either way, though, moving on, we got Mr. Boom for Rumm. That'll replace his D6 and be a one-time... Jeez, these ports. That'll be a one-time space bomb use, just like you just saw right there for him. And again, a rather large one, a nice little radius on it. He's going to put that back and take his D6 with him, though. And Gambit right on into an item room. Going to leave behind that item, though, so moving on without it. That was his last item room, for that matter, too. He is on the depths, too. Only says Necropolis. Again, you won't see the number at the end of that if you get the expansion version of the depths. So you know you either have an XL floor, or in this case, the second, excuse me, because we already know the Gambit took out his first depths floor. So again, how about in the store, buying just about everything. Rumn going to grab a key and a soul heart. Grab himself a little bit of a heal, as he knew he didn't have to buy the one that was in the store. I'm pretty much the same way, Fallen, and I'm such a wimp that, like, I won't move my cat because I'm just like, oh, but he looks so comfortable. And then I'll just let him sleep there and, like, drain all the blood out of my legs or whatever it is that he's sitting on. So let's see, random teleport does nothing really effective this time on Gambit's side. And he's going to keep moving on over to the left. Sooner or later, we'll find this boss fight. Speaking of which, Rumm into his. Again, there you see those tooth shots, and off a tough love that he picked up. Was it this floor or the one before? I can't remember now. Also forgot to mention that, so randomly that'll shoot out teeth. And again, it'll be damage multipliers on your tier damage. He's passing out pretty nicely on the floor over here, Mala. For those that don't know, Mal and Rumm actually have my cat's brother, Yasha, and they work on exact opposite schedules. So if mine is sleeping, theirs is awake and causing hell. And vice versa. Now, mind you, mine's a little bit more relaxed than that, and sometimes so is Yasha, but I think we all get the idea. Cats cause hell. That's what they do. So let's see, Gambit going to leave behind that Eternal Heart, at least for now. We'll see if he goes back for that. He's going to have to go back through the room minimally, at least this one time here. But if he takes that onto the next floor, that'll turn into one... Oh, actually, he can't go back for that now that I think about it. He could teleport out, which is probably why he's saving this teleport on his teleporting remote. So we'll leave behind the Burnt Penny, a chance that if he would have picked up bombs, that would have given... Or keys, rather, that would have had a chance to spawn bombs. Again, Gambit going to fight Red Mom's Foot here and probably teleport out and pick up that Eternal Heart right afterwards. And again, Rumm also moving into his boss fight. One floor behind, though. Again, that teleporting's been helping Gambit quite a bit on the right side. But again, champion version of war. Every time he leaves the screen, you're going to see some of those bombs appear. And again, you don't want to see the big troll bombs, but he'll do those too. Gambit just about 35% more health left here on the foot. Make that about 25 or so. Again, just has to worry about building up his charge and just dodging side to side, making sure that that shadow stays out from over him, I should say. Out from away from him. That made sense. Don't speak English good. Anyways, a little bit of fire rate increase, so that'll decrease the charge timer on Brimstone for Gambit. Like I said, he's going to teleport directly out of here as he knew that every room was clear. Grab himself that Eternal Heart and get one more heart increase on the way down to the next floor. Rumn popping on down about a Curse of the Lost on his depths too. His last his last item room provides a space use item in the case of the Unicorn Horn. 7 seconds of invincibility and damage dealing as you walk into and touch enemies with that Unicorn Horn attached to your head. Alright, and Gambit going straight on over again. Those teleports, man, I'm telling you, something is rigged into these teleports tonight. I'm just something. So again, getting on fighting Skullx here, already halfway through on these first 2 shots that he's landed. Make that 75%. And wow, that doesn't do as much damage that way. Okay, so there's another theory proven for you. You do more damage to Skullx hitting all of it somehow. Not really sure how, but there you go. Either way, box of items, one of every type of card, and yet another devil deal. Oh, God. I might be taking the Pact. It's not really needed, but hey, it's nice. Yep, Gambit's going to take a damage increase and fire rate increase. Less timer on the charge once again for Brimstone. Also, that devil card will get him time and a half damage multiplier. He's going to keep teleporting around and hoping for the best. Alright, Rumn starting off his new run again, and getting his first item room, this time being the Odd Mushroom for damage up and some health up. Ooh, that dodge by Gambit, nicely done. He's going to make sure the entire side of the room's clear here, line those 2 hearts up, and very nice job. And looks like Gambit may just keep going on along without teleporting here. Let's see if this does happen to lead to a boss room at the end of this. Again, no item rooms, no stores here. Maybe an arcade, maybe a library, something of that nature. But again, in a dead-end room, I can't believe he's not teleporting out of here. That's a dead end. Gambit wants that half a heart, thankfully finding one there, so now he's on a little bit safer ground. Oh, teleported to the next room over. That's evil. So sometimes it doesn't work out well. Once again, we got Famine. You can see why I haven't been saying hi to him, guys, but everybody say hey to Famine. Also, Judgy, not at the moment. Oh, there's that boss fight. Gambit with that internal compass goes straight on over to it. So moving on in, 1.5 hearts here for Gambit, looking for that 2-to-1 victory if he can. Lots of damage on his Brimstone, and there's another time and a half damage added to it with that Devil card. Again, already a good 10% of the way, if not 15 already, actually, through Mom's Heart. And again, dropping those 11 bombs in the center, making sure he kills off the enemy spawns as quick as he can. Ooh, that bomb actually missed, I'll be damned. Taking out those knights and leaving down the double bombs once again. That'll hit. There we go. Mom's Heart already down to a point where it'll stay out. Gambit down to just still that 1.5 heart, but still probably 1-2 shots away here from clearing this out. One more ought to do it, and ladies and gentlemen, it's Silver Rock. Gambit's got himself a 2-to-1 victory and moves himself a little closer to possibly getting towards the clinching the division section here. So moving up atop the NFC North a little bit further, your Chicago Bears, Fullmetalgambit.